Warning. This show contains content intended for adult audiences. The language is crass at best and downright insulting most of the time. This is all made for the sake of comedy and poor sophomoric taste. The skits are parodies, and any similarity to real people or stories is purely coincidental. Any insults hurled at any one human is made in jest. We're just covering our bases for when one of you skins your knee on an internet insult. We love you. Again, this is all a joke, whether you laugh or not. Not just the show, but this waking existence. The great cosmic giggle. Try not to take it seriously.
15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. We have a liftoff. Liftoff on Apollo.
Now, I'm sure that most of you know the old story about the astronaut who went far out into space and was asked on his return whether he had been to heaven and seen God. And he said yes.
Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, and sentient artificial intelligence. Join us on this journey to find the others. Because no matter where we find ourselves in this multiverse, the act of existing is all too familiar.
Guys? Is anybody out there? Hello?
The mushroom has a tremendous problem-solving ability.
Herb is a plant. I mean, herbs are good for everything.
As we look across this great expanse and stare at the stars, we can't help but be reminded these lights, though we're seeing them all at the same time, happen across a multi-billion-year delta. Some of those fires burned millions of years ago, some billions, but all of them happened so we could experience them in this one singular moment.
They called us scouts. They called us seekers. They called us Hoosiers. But we were destined to question everything.
I don't know about you, but as for me, the question has already been answered. Should we be here? Yes.
It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Question all the things that you know. Steve likes the weed. Steve likes the weed. By DMT. The DMT. Hoosier Sophisticate Show. The Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Hoosiers with the drink. Sophisticated blasphemy. It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Question all the things that you know. So let's set our minds free for the singularity. It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. The Hoosier Sophisticate Show.
morning, friends. Join us and start your day with a gentle meditation from Hoosier Sophisticate. Let us all remember, we are only as good as our last breath.
Relax. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well this morning. Breathe it in. Oh, I shouldn't have eaten that McDonald's last night because it's really starting to make my insides feel like poo-poo. I want everyone to take a nice, deep, relaxing breath and realize that you are nothing but dust in the wind. And yes, you're important, but also no, you are not important. No one loves you. Hey man, I'm trying to do a meditation. Can you not come jackassing around in here like a goddamn wildebeest? Sure. Hey, back to the meditation. Relax. How are you feeling? If you're driving right now, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to imagine you're in a field, and in the field. No. We're gonna get to that. You're in a field. You're driving, and your eyes are closed, and you're in a field, and a portal in the sky opens up, and it's starting to suck you in, and you think, "Oh, should I go inside of it? Oh my God, it looks beautiful. I'm going for it." And then you realize it's the cannabis community that is that black hole in the sky, and you're starting to get sucked in, and then you realize, oh no, what am I getting sucked into? It looked so awesome from out there. It looked really awesome. And then you get into the middle of it, and you're like, ew, there's a lot of cocks flying around in here. Too many. Oh, one just hit me in the face. Oh my God, another one just slapped me across the face. Why are these people in the cannabis industry dragging their dicks across my face? All I wanted to do was go to the goddamn portal in the sky. All right, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Come alive. And now we're going to get back to some Hoosier Sophisticate show stuff. Hoosier Sophisticate show stuff. We'll be back. We're gonna be here. Okay.
Hey guys, this is Bo Knows Ganja Grows down at Grow Active. I'm hanging out with Nate, and we are just sitting here with the Green Bros 215 trimmer, trimming up some high-grade flower. If you need help producing high-grade flower, if you need any type of help in your indoor gardening, or you need help with cultivation solutions, harvesting solutions, that is what Grow Active is here for. So come on down and see us. It's 3612 Hartford Street, beautiful South City, St. Louis. So come on by and check out me and Nate anytime you need a hand.
Hey, it's the Hoosiers Facebook group.
Sophisticated Hoosiers.
And we like to talk about love and other stuff that helps us, but mostly it's about come. Most of the memes are about come, but then we try to make your life a little brighter. Look on the sunny side, man, and then grab your lighters and smoke some of that weed. Do that ketamine, cause we're talking about the things that you love. It's not a sex cult.
Yeah, I said it's not a 6 call. Hold it on. Okay, maybe it's a 6. Oh, it's definitely a 6 call. It's definitely a 6 call. Definitely a 6 call. You gotta get in the bed gone. Good God.
Yeah, girl. You know I'm just looking for a little princess. Shove a pineapple in my ass and spit in my mouth. Call me a pig and tell me to hold my jizz until your parents can come watch. Yeah. No, go ahead and make it 3 fingers. Alright, we can shoot for 4. Okay, baby.
And now it's time for Freaky Fun from the fan page. Morning, fuckers. I like this. I like this guy. I like this guy. I like when this guy comes out. Welcome everyone to the Hoosier Sophisticate show. The #1 rated morning show in America and St. Louis and Missouri.
Inspiration of many.
#1 rated show that people... #1 rated show.
That's, I mean...
#1 rated show. We did it, guys. Thank you to the Hoosier group.
Put that in your fucking light bulb and smoke it.
We have the best fans in all of the industry. I'm going to say it right now.
Sure.
In the world, maybe.
No doubt. I don't know what's in there, man. So me and you will be surprised together. Some of them might have cyanide.
Looks
Let's
like
fucking
just
roll the dice.
Looks like cum in there.
I just added that this morning.
So
Mics are quiet? Alright, I'll fucking fix it.
Mics are quiet? Well, fuck you, man.
Fucking crank them. Crank those cocks up.
Oh, I didn't turn ours on.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. Here come the mics.
Is that quiet enough for you?
They all had their phones turned up, and I just yelled at it.
Morning, Levon. Morning,
What's
Bruce.
up, Levon?
Elevate. What's up, Mike? Mike's kind of quiet. What's up, Blunt Man? Jessica, Tiffany. How are you? Good morning.
Guys,
Doing
share the
good?
Twitch feed.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Don't
This
listen
is
to
all,
me.
This is all fucking
Don't
meaningless.
listen to me. Don't listen to us. We're just a couple of guys.
We're just a couple of
sitting at
fucking-
a little table.
We're just a couple of fucking almost 40-year-old guys sitting at a fucking card table, driving around fucking Christmas season, wondering why everybody is so goddamn dumb. I got behind a cement mixer this morning. Couldn't have driven slower. Couldn't have. I actually left last night. I'm just not getting here. That's how fucking slow this guy was driving.
That stupid guy.
I left last night because, I was hoping more drunk drivers are at night. I was hoping one of them would fucking catch me.
It's funny. I used to always be like, man, the cops are after me.
Yeah.
I'm always getting pulled over.
We're getting, yeah.
But it was like at 3:30 a.m.
Yeah, that's the deal. You just got to learn when to drive drunk.
Yeah. I was like, this is the worst possible time. You know, the cops are like, okay, Gito's just closed. Lafayette's just closed. All right, let's go ahead and anyone who's out driving right now is going to be a fucking drunko.
It's true.
Hey, we didn't do streaming pics, bud.
I got a handful of them because my life is filled with meaningless moments. What's going on, bud?
Hey, at least you fucking get it.
Yeah, I do. I've got a new profound love for my partner. I've been frustrated with him before coming in like this, and so, we've now reached a level of understanding in our existentialism.
It happens. It's like the computer thing, you know. I could tell people at first when we were doing the show from the house and shit that
especially the John Payne interview, like I tell you and Mike, we're like, dude, we'll figure it out. We'll get it together, you know, with the computer shit. And I need that, but I also need to be like, I quit everything. Yep. I quit everything. I put in 4 hours of work into the show, and now everything's doubling up.
Well, you know, hey, I'll edit a nice little allegory, putting out the problems that we face as a society, hide it behind of a couple of jokes, and then I'll see a couple of dickheads on Facebook to fucking ruining my favorite fucking Fleetwood Mac song. My fucking favorite Fleetwood. Let's share that.
This is gonna get
Let's fucking share that.
Let's get 100 million views. You want to? Look at that fucking. Thanks for the coffee.
Cheers, buddy. It's the last one we'll have together.
How much ketamine did you put?
The rest. Guys, if we start walking around like we're on stilts,
whoa, this studio is big.
You'll know what happened.
We should do drug charades.
Midget spinners, like
what?
Midget strippers.
Oh.
I want midget strippers. I read that as midget spinners, like fidget spinners. If you have any, I don't think that's the preferred nomenclature, but if you have had sex, if you have had sex with a midget. With a little God damn it, with a little person, you'll understand that they're all spinners. That's the fucking deal. I would rather, we could easily make that with Hoosier guys. Let's think of things. Steve, let's spend the day thinking of things that I would rather do than fucking that for laughs. Anything. What were some of the things that I said I would rather do yesterday?
Oh, where you said you'd put a railroad spike in the tip.
I do that. I do that just to come.
You were mad then. You were just kind of telling me your dreams and hopes and dreams.
Yeah, my fantasies. My fantasy.
This is the dawning of the age of
1969.
Aquarius.
1969, that fucking song was written.
Aquarius.
You're gonna have to forgive my skepticism, pal. 26,000 year day. That's the fucking deal. 25,622 years. That's the fucking. That's the.
Boom boom.
I watched it.
The sunshine. Let the sunshine. That's one of the greatest bass jams of all time. Not shitting you. Fifth Dimension, when they kick it into that fucking.
It's great.
The sunshine.
It's fucking great. Maybe we'll fucking play it and see if they'll shut us down.
That's what I was gonna do. That if you weren't gonna get here in time, I was just gonna straight play music.
We should try to play our YouTube video through our show to see if YouTube would flag it because it's in the algorithm. I'm trying to get fucking meta on this thing. A true inception of gagged speech.
Well, it's crazy when Joe Rogan has someone on and they're like, no, go ahead and play my video on YouTube.
Everything's
like,
just longer with the age of Aquarius. Kush Coach, I'd love to give you the fucking breakdown of it. But,
kill me.
Here's the thing.
Kill him.
Fuck
kill me. He wants you to fuck kill him.
Anybody who... That's my specialty.
On the back of your fucking Pokemon card, it says negative 5
pay
points.
fucking 2 mana in Magic the Gathering and fuck kill this person. Fuck start their head. That's a little get meta, get weird. What was I gonna say? Yeah, well, I don't know. The whole dawning of the age of Aquarius. You know what? This is where I'm at. The people that have been singing about this, who did who fucking did Age of Aquarius? It was
Fifth Dimension.
Fifth Dimension, thank you. They were the original Q. They're just promising something that's never gonna come.
Boy, the Q people are fucking. What's up with
they're
that?
They're still on it. It's coming.
How?
It's coming, bud. It's coming.
Give
Just
me
like
a
this fucking
break.
26,000 year fucking planetary cycle. It's gonna change everything. The lizards are not in control anymore. The Aquarians have taken over.
Tom Hanks has a new movie out.
Yeah, so he's out of jail.
So his ankle
bracelet broke.
Fell off.
Ellen's fisting somebody.
Well, they probably shot that a while ago. Listen, I'm with you. I want to be on the Q thing. I wish someone was rounding up all the fucking elite pedophiles, but
it was a sexy story.
It's not. And if you know the campaigns of politicians, if my fucking campaign manager doesn't jump on
if he doesn't jump on you, okay?
Yeah,
if he doesn't jump on the Q train and say, hey, scrounge me up some votes from the Q crazies. These guys seem like they're going to go to the ballot box. If I'm going to take a guess, the Q people are like, first in line to go vote for my guy because I know the real story of what's going on behind the scenes. I don't think you do.
I don't think you do. I don't think you know anything.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I mean, just based on your fucking simple syntax errors online, I don't think you know anything. I don't think you know as much as my 8th grade son in English class.
Oh!
Said it. I said it. Play that jam. Well, I wonder why it all is the way it is. And I wake up. I was gonna.
Then I wake up in the morning
and I need a pick me up.
Pick me up.
I need
Well,
some
I
of that.
grab that bottle of
I need some of that native.
and I splash it on my
Is there any, do we have any of that native meth extract?
Yeah,
around
native
here?
meth
Yeah, any native meth extract would really help me out. We should have We should have cameras. We should have cameras everywhere, so that people can see the fun that we're having here, because we are having fun.
Here. This is what we do.
Steve, I'm giving up weed.
Okay.
I'm replacing it with booze.
Okay.
We went the wrong way on this one. We were wrong. We were wrong. We were wrong. That's all.
It's okay.
It's fine. It's
okay.
you know,
We're wrong a
I
lot.
still want people to smoke weed. They don't want to do
wrong
whatever
a
they
lot.
want. I'm just talking about me personally. I'm better. I'm better with the sauce in me. You know? I'm better with the sauce in me.
Hey, I like you drunk.
Yeah, most people do.
like
That's
you
what I'm
drunk.
told. I know what you know what I don't like. I don't like me high. That's the difference. I love me drunk. I mean, drunk is fucking.
You're
I'm having
fun
a bunch-
high.
That's
Too
fine.
high.
It's fine.
Too high's too much.
I'm just when I'm high, I'm just a fucking
Yeah, I hate weed too.
I hate
That's
it.
why I
Man.
only smoke
It's fucking
CBD.
gross. I'm going back to full time drinking, and I'm also going to. Punch,
I don't need it.
I'm going to punch any weed head that tries to compare how much more dangerous drinking is than weed smoking. Also,
is.
I hate the word dank.
Dank.
I hate it. I fucking hate it. Let's just say it. I got fucking things. I got things that bother me. I for real am. I
We had
prefer,
a show.
I prefer whiskey to weed.
Put a little whiskey in your water.
I just wish.
in your tea.
I just wish.
Oh no! We're getting into wishes. This is not good.
I just wish people heard our theme song before. Steve likes the weed. Craig will tell you about DMT. So
yeah, but you glommed onto my whole weed thing.
Yeah,
you're like, hey, I smoke weed too, guys.
Yeah.
I'm cool witches.
Yeah, I like to.
I'm cool
I
witches.
like to do this.
No. This is what we do. This is what we do.
Yeah, you're right. We talk about weed.
No, this is what we do. I don't fuck talk. We could never talk about weed again. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. I'm an interesting guy.
Pot doers. God dang weed smokers.
God dang pot
Filthy,
doers.
filthy, stinky waiters.
Blasphemy weed smokers, dude.
I'm just trying to read, man. That's all. I can't read if I do the weed. That's all. They came out with a study. I don't know if you read the study, but if you smoke weed, you don't read books, man. And I'm trying
I think
to.
you read better books.
I'm trying to put stuff in my brain.
I think you read better
I'm trying to put
books.
stuff in my brain besides
put
sticky fucking
Don't put stuff in your brain,
cannabinoids
man.
and terpines, man.
You get stuff in your brain. That's
I'm
where it all
putting
starts
stuff
going
in
wrong,
my brain, man.
You start getting ideas about brain candy.
Casey Weed Ball canceled. Well, I've been trying. Hey, if it's over the weed and not the fact that I said midget 7 times 10 minutes ago, then well, that shows where the weed community's priorities are. Where'd you go? Oh, just me and you guys. Now we can really get down to brass tacks.
Okay, never mind.
You know what?
I'm back. Never mind. Whoa. What happened? Where did we go for?
I blacked out for a second.
Whoa. I got from here a lasso.
I got a big one.
Something people.
Yeah.
I've been there. I wanted to burn this whole motherfucker to the ground about a month ago. And I'm still with that.
I get it. The holidays got me a little fucking on edge.
I'm just, I'm with you, bud. I hear you loud and clear, buddy. Is there anything I can do?
Nah.
Okay, good.
I'm like I said,
I wouldn't have done it.
There's nothing you could do that a fucking cheap bottle of whiskey and a cheap plastic bottle of whiskey couldn't fucking do.
Man,
Just
remember that.
A little bit better for me. A little Old Crow?
Remember that. Do you get, like, you've been a pretty good drunk since I've known you. That's I don't drink because I'm a bad drunk. I drink, see, I'm much better high than I am drunked up. I can't hold conversations all night if I booze. I can be real fun for about 2 hours, probably more fun total. I don't know. I'm pretty fucking fine.
Oh, I think you're having the most fun in the room.
Yeah, I really?
When
I laugh
when
loud
you're
enough.
drunk?
Well, I'm making people, like, let them know. I'm having the best time in the world. You know, just put it out there. But then by about...
I'm more offended by whiskey from a plastic bottle.
Yeah, that's...
Well, buddy, you got to get on the river, man.
Come on.
I bring fucking Old Crow on the river. Sometimes I'm going to give you guys a fucking pro tip. I saw that somebody actually took a pro tip I threw out there just in passing several months ago. It may have even been on the teammate page or something like that. If you're ever at a good restaurant, you know, you should always feel very, you don't know what you want. You don't know what you quite want. You're at a nice steakhouse or something like that. If they have a meatloaf on the menu, chances are it's probably the best thing they got going. That's something that a world-class chef told me one day. He's like, this ain't your mom's meatloaf, bud. We're using the best fucking.
This ain't my fucking mama's meatloaf,
You for
bud.
real? We trying to say about my mom's fucking
that?
meatloaf? I
Did you
did
see
see
me
that.
just
It
do
was
that?
kind of fucking flexed up. That thing fucking hit the bricks.
You guys want to see us work out for the last
I'm gonna give you another fucking. I'm gonna give you another little pro tip. Old Crow out of a plastic bottle is better if you microwave it or if you get it nice and warm. So I found this out by leaving my bottle of whiskey out in the sun after we got back, during a float trip. We left it out and the sun kind of cooked it a little bit. And I like a nice glass of hot whiskey before I get in a fist fight.
Fisting match.
Oh, rich and rare. That's the
You
jam.
want to get in a fisting match, bud?
The 2021 championships may or may not be here.
We had a comedy show. We do a radio show here. Yep. Oh, your joke to open up the set, buddy.
I thought about making it like a recurring thing that I did every day and just come up with 3 different things every day, but it seemed like a lot of fucking work.
You don't want to do that. Put that on yourself.
I'm not gonna fucking start adding to why. So,
buddy. We didn't get to do streaming picks.
Yeah, Monday night.
I watched a.
I got a couple, 3 of them.
I watched a documentary that. Remember when The Social Dilemma came out? Everybody was like, "Whoa, gotta fucking watch Social Dilemma!" And there was one before that was kind of techie that everyone's like, "Whoa!"
It was the
watch
terms
that.
and conditions may apply. The one that was the other one.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
like
that everyone
was
got real hot.
Do you know what we're signing over when we click
Yeah.
agree and accept? Yeah, I do. Because I have a brain in my fucking head.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm gonna get my Danny Diamond robe on.
Yeah, you should.
I'm gonna do the rest of the show.
Yeah, wear a wig or something. At least, like, you know, be like, I was playing a character named Craig Kohler.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm still playing a character.
So I was watching TV the other day. I was like, what did you watch on TV, my man?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
I watched this thing about fuck you, buddy. There's a voting machines, kill chain. Unfucking believable. Our voting.
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
Our voting means nothing. These hackers got into voting machines that were from 2003 or 4 that they're still using. They used in 2016. Atlanta or Gwinnett County, that's where Atlanta's at, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Right
yeah.
around there, because I know the Gwinnett Braves are right around
Yep.
there. I think
Sounds
it's
right,
their
yeah.
AAA team. Fuck Gwinnett County, man.
Yeah.
Gwinnett County.
Yeah, it's around Duluth, somewhere in there. Yeah.
And it's is Atlanta in it? Maybe.
Yeah, suburban county of Atlanta.
Oh, suburban.
That's outside of
Okay.
Atlanta. Yeah.
Okay. So Gwinnett County, these voting machines. There's a hacker from Finland. It's got all the recipe for a nice little story, man. And this, his name's like, God,
I always want to say Heinrich Himmler, but it's not. It's like
Probably not Heinrich Himmler,
no. It's like Henry Hickey.
Dude.
Henry Hickey or something like
Okay.
that.
All right.
And he's this amazing
hacker.
Yes, but he got he was hacking and now he works for a cybersecurity company. One of those guys that they're like, oh, you broke into the system. Let's offer you a job instead of throw you in jail. And he's been doing it since he was like 13 or 14. Cool ass dude. You can tell this motherfucker has no ties to anything but what he considers truth, transparency, and freedom. You know, like he's like fucking. Here's the line to Finland. Here's the border to Russia. If you don't think fucking Russia over there has guys doing what I'm doing with these fucking voting machines,
right,
24/7, you've never lived next to the Finnish-Russian border. You don't fucking get it, bud.
Right.
Because they have rooms of people, and that's what they're doing 24/7. So he gets these voter machines off eBay, and I'll probably go into it a little bit. So
took it down.
What?
Go ahead. I'm
what
sorry.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it here in a second because it was something I had a hearty chortle.
And they took it down.
Well, it was a Facebook ad. You know, have you seen these Facebook ads trending about like people were like, "Oh, this is why I like Facebook. This is how my business uses Facebook to reach out to the community," and it's like a sponsored ad through Facebook. Have you seen any of these? They're going around. They're like sponsored ads by Facebook, but they use like different people and everything. I don't want to get off on too much of a tangent.
No. That's fucking.
So
it all kind of ties.
There's
in.
this gal that says, "I love the Facebook platform because as a woman of Latin descent, they make it easier for minorities to for their businesses to thrive." In 1947, my family moved from Germany to Buenos Aires, Argentina, with nothing in their deal, and I'm sitting there, and dude. Shout out to Matthew Blind. He was the one that posted on his page, and he's like, we going to tell her? Or are you going to tell her? Or should I? This was a fucking sponsor. I wanted to check it again just to see if it was like a fucking joke.
They took it down?
Now it's down. This content isn't available right now.
It was a chick.
Yeah, it's a gal. My family
fled
from Germany. My family fled from Germany to Buenos Aires, Argentina.
And she's like,
you know.
She just wink.
She winking me?
That kind of dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. That's what it ties in because everything is fake and bullshit. I get it, man. I get upset because I feel like there's not much I can do. I wish, and that's just my own petulant child like nature. I want to be able to snap my fingers, and if I think this problem should be fixed, then we'll fucking fix it. You know, like that's how I try to handle my own life.
Absolutely.
There's a problem, I'm gonna fucking fix it. Very small level of interaction. Now, every problem seems so huge. We got healthcare, we got COVID, we got our infrastructure's falling apart. We got fucking police violence. We got a race war going on. We like all of these problems. It's like, oh fuck, the housing market, student loans, everything seems too crazy. And to tie it in, this voting thing. At our depth, a lot of people could say, well, at least we can still vote them out. Hey. Vote them out, and it's like,
what's your choice?
And I guess I've never had a very good response to people like that who are like, get your people together, vote them out. And I was like, well, shit, maybe the Hoosiers get big enough and we fucking run for mayor.
Exercise some influence.
Yeah, or something fucking say, this guy's a piece of shit. This person, take my word for whatever you want. You've been following me for 5-10 years. You've heard what I've had to say. You know that I won't be bought and sold. I think this is a good person who's going to make all of our lives better. This guy seems like a cocksucker. This gal seems like a piece of shit. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I never had an answer for the people who were like, just vote him out. Okay, you know what? I'm going to get some money. I'm going to fucking play this game they play. Seeing how easy it was to hack a fucking voting machine, bud. They say he buys these machines off eBay. Some guy has them in a recycling shop. He's got
200 of them or something crazy.
What is he gonna fucking do? In recycle. Okay, so he's gonna recycle.
So he's just gonna get part them out, whatever he's got to do. The guy there's like, the hacker comes up and says, you know what these are, what's going on? He's like, no, I bought them. One of the counties got rid of them. I'll sell them to you for, $20 or $60 a pop or whatever. And he's like, okay, I'll take 3 right now. I think he ended up buying all of them. So he takes these 3 voting machines. They show in the film, they show clip after clip after clip after clip after clip after clip of politicians going, they're unhackable. You put your card in. My state has an unhackable. You put your voter card in there. It's a little plastic card. Your information goes on there. You transfer the card back out. The card goes into this box. I have one where I put it in the circles, but I still scan it through, scans it back. Okay, there's all different ways. That's how it's safe, Craig. There's so many different ways to do it. A few different companies run everything when it comes to voting, but they have different machines. So how is someone supposed to hack the election? Go back to this guy. Of course, there's something in Las Vegas, and it's called
HackerCon or something like that.
CyberCon or something. It's got something
They
like
have
that.
a few hacking conventions.
So
It's how these fucking tech companies
cool.
find who they fucking who they want to work for them.
He puts them in a fucking room. He gives this speech. He's like, hey, I found these on eBay. These are the American voting machines that they're still using right now. You can be a bastion for freedom. I want you to hack away on these. And it was this cool speech where he's firing everybody up. And these people are like, I think I'm good. I'm doing good. And I'm fighting the big guys. And I always think, if I was ever to take on the world, I'd have to learn all of that. That's the only way you're going to get. You could be a Navy SEAL, but you're only going to get so far. They'll get you surrounded. When you can fucking hack your way out of fucking anything, okay, that sounds like a pretty good thing because everything is hackable. That is the main concept of this. Everything is freaking hackable, bud. Takes it gives a speech, goes to the little hack con. Gives it to all these people. They're all first thing you do when you turn this thing on, these are not supposed to be able to get online.
Yeah.
The first question it asks you, do you want to connect to a local area network? Mm-hmm. So they're like, well,
it's got a network card.
That's bad that does. They pop off the top. They got they go to Ann Arbor, Michigan. They go on the fucking campus we were walking around with for the fucking psychedelic symposium, so that was cool. They drive right up, see the water tower. I'm like, oh,
we were there, man. Yeah.
Had a cool ass time there too.
Dude, Ann Arbor was great.
Oh, buddy.
One of the best experiences of my life.
So they go in there and they're talking to the head chief of technology. This guy is like, hey, and he's just a fucking guy. He's like, yeah, I've been studying computers, and he's friends with this hacker. They've worked together, and the hacker is, he's Finnish. He's got the driest sense of humor. He's no bullshit. This guy's kind of like, hey, I work at Michigan. We're gonna do our best to take these apart. Okay. They take them apart, and he's like, his face goes, oh. He goes, these are entirely wired to talk to other machines. Like they have these like ribbons that I didn't quite understand, but he's
old
like
school like printer fucking ribbon.
He's like, this is made to try to connect and send a message out to other machines. So that's bad already. It should just be he goes, the way to fix this is a box with fucking paper. And then you have different people count them so people can audit each other. It's the only way to audit a vote because right now there is no way. So they're sitting in the HackCon, right? And there's a bunch of younger kids in
What's
there.
What's it called? Killing Machine or something like that?
Kill chain.
Kill chain.
Because that is the hack code. It starts a kill chain. You'll lay something dormant in somebody's code, and once something happens, it's a chain that goes until, and they're like, they have no idea how to track where this code came from, anything. So they're sitting there on their computers, taking them apart, doing this. It's really cool to see them. They're like, you can reverse engineer anything. Let me tell you that right now. Somebody builds something, brings it to me. I'm gonna figure it out eventually.
Yep.
And so they're like, damn, okay. And he's like, you can even do that with code. You can fucking break it down. So they're breaking it down, and they're like, oh yeah, it does this, it does that. Well, there's this fucking like 50-year-old Scandinavian type, probably from Denmark, hacker in there. And he's like, oh, watch this. And he's going like that when he's clicking.
He's actually.
He goes like
That's
that.
how he lets everybody know he's done.
And he goes, boom. He goes, I'm on the network of the machine itself. And they're like, no, it's not connected. How did you? And he's like, well, I pretended to do a Wi-Fi network, pretended that code was sending code from its wireless card to that. So he like did this whole deal. And he's like, watch, let's go see from over. And they're working on the machine he's connected to. And he's like, I'm going to shut it down and start it back up in administrative mode. Boop, does it. And they're like, you hear in the back of the room, oh, what the, oh, you broke it, dude. Like, so he figured out, and he goes, this has a 6-mile radius. So he goes, I could do for one voting day, I could drive around all of the polls and affect, because he goes, how does one person affect the election?
There you go.
And he goes, that's exactly one way how to do it. Now, a lot of these machines, too, when you take the card, you can install the malware on the people's cards. So then the card goes in. All you have to do is infect one machine. So the one machine goes to one. These all go to like a different machine to tally them up. Well, once you put the code in there, you're putting these bits into the machine, and then it prints out at the other end, and you have no way to audit what you put in. So whatever comes out in this slip, that's the fucking rule of God right there. Whatever prints out of this machine. So he goes, the malware just changed what prints on the end. Nothing happens in anything until the printing at the end, and it says, oh, this guy, they did something like, do you love? And they're like, yeah, 10-0, yes votes. Well, the guy put his code in, and it came out like 9-1, no. So he proved it. He's like, that's exactly the opposite of what everyone, I just randomly punch those fucking numbers in there. So then they start getting into Atlanta and how they use these machines, and how in Gwinnett County it's a majority Democrat. And it does seem, maybe it leans a little Democrat in this instance, or maybe I'm just like, fuck it. Because the governor of Georgia right now, it's the governor of Georgia. There was a girl running against this guy, and the dude, they show his commercial, and he's like, and I had seen him before. I remember them covering this. He's got his gun, and he hops into like this F-350, and he's like, time to go round me up some illegals. Yeah, I said it. And I'm like, oh, that's just like, yeah, okay, be you. But you're going to run the fucking state with that fucking mentality? Like, go in the woods and be that guy. I don't fucking care. You're not leading the fucking state, in my opinion. And they showed the other chick, and she's kind of like, hey, I just want to help people. And I was like, it seemed, and it was on HBO, so I don't know how they typically sway one way or the other. Yeah. So then I'm like, okay, well, then they go in that, one voting machine at a polling place. One voting machine out of all of them. All of them were like 85% to like 15%. You know, like they were all pretty much the same, Democrat to Republican. It's how this polling place has always polled. You know, it's like every year it's just Democrat. You know, some counties when they're like, well, when that county comes in, we just know it's filled with this many Democrats. It's like, it's so stupid to me. It's like, these people always vote this way. They always vote this way every time.
That's a symptom of self-important fucking political science majors that fucking needed to find a fucking job after their useless fucking degree in college. And they go out there and they fucking look at a camera and they sing their fucking sad fucking stories. And they're like, well, this is just how it is. And I went to this class, and this guy who's never done anything in the real world or run a business or anything, he told me this is how politics work, and you couldn't fucking possibly understand what it is to be a good American and what civics mean because I have a political science. It's fucking made up. It's not a science, you fucking dildo. Go ahead.
I have a tie on, and I have a tie on, and I am on TV now, so I have something important to say, and people should listen to me.
Shoot yourself. Well, don't do that.
Oh, Jesus. So he goes,
don't do that. I'm sorry.
Suicide awareness, though.
Yeah,
like,
that's
let,
for
let
real.
people let people know.
But if you wouldn't mind hitting yourself in the head with a hammer,
yeah, chode hammer,
great.
Fucking chode hammer. So they do. They get it all hacked. This one voting machine in Gwinnett County is like 80% Republican. One machine out of all of the voting boxes, and the dude ended up winning by like 1.4%. So if you would have done that in 10 big polling places, you know, he said you could have. Sway at 1 or 2%.
You could move a county, yeah.
And so he goes and finds all these statisticians or people who deal with statistics, and they break it down that out of this many voters, and they voted this many times previously, what are the odds that if you set up 30 machines in a polling place, that every single Republican gets sent to the same exact box, and everyone else is
approximately about the same as the county registers because you're just. They said everything should be pretty much a reflection.
There's too many
of the
statistical
county.
anomalies, dude.
Yes,
Yeah.
they go. It's over 1,000,000 to 1 that would ever happen. Like, and probably even bigger than that.
Most likely. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, nothing is real. Steve, what's your next move? What's your next move? It's a move out to the woods, leading me into my second show. Which, if you want to volley back and forth.
Yeah, sure. I had a couple.
Oh, it's break time. But
we started 20 minutes late. So
we're going to break at 8. Okay, I was here this morning. Okay, I was here at 7:10.
Well, it's 8:07, so
I was here at 7:10.
I was here on time.
Right, on time, bud.
Dude. Yeah. You texted me this morning. I go, huh.
I knew it. I wanted it. I need you like
well,
this.
You saw. I was fucking. John Matthews texted me last night. He's like, "Yep, mething or what's the deal?" But it was like 2:30. I'm fucking waxing poetic.
Just messing around. Just messing around.
I'm like, no. Why? You got some?
But my next Netflix pick is about living in the woods off grid.
Okay. I have watched I've watched a couple of deals here lately. I'll go ahead and give you my first one, and then I'm going to revisit my second one. I'll one that I talked about on the show maybe a year ago, but I watched it again last night, and it's fucking awesome, dude. And we were even kind of talking about it a little bit. I fucking hate politics. A bunch of slimy rat bastards. I'd like to put them on an island and watch them try to hustle each other until they starve or get eaten. When money's the drive behind politics, the systems will always fail, hacked elections or not. I watched a fucking really cool movie last night, Steve.
Okay.
I'm with you, Coach. Fucking eat them all, man. It's called The Professor and the Madman. And it's Mel Gibson and Sean Penn. And it's,
Jesus Christ.
And it's on Netflix.
That's a tour de force, bud.
Dude, is it ever?
And I don't really necessarily
and you'll kind
like
of,
those guys.
You'll
I don't
kind
think,
of recognize.
Man,
you'll kind of. They're actors.
They're
fucking actors,
bud.
and they fucking nail it. And so it's the story of this guy has this. Oxford is trying to figure out. They're trying to come up with the dictionary. So it's like the beginning of the dictionary that we know, the Oxford Dictionary.
Okay.
And Mel Gibson, and you'll recognize like a lot of the bit characters too. None of them are like big name, but like when you see him, you're like, oh, I've seen that guy in 100 fucking things. You know, it does have also the hot broad from Game of Thrones from House Tyrell, the one that was the queen of all of the different kings. She married 3 kings.
I know who you're talking about.
Not Olenna Tyrell, but whatever. Marjorie Tyrell, whatever. So.
I know what you're talking about.
So the idea here is that Oxford's trying to put this together. They're trying to find the right man for the job. And Mel Gibson...
To put together
the dictionary. The dictionary. And so like...
So there's no dictionary up until
there are dictionaries, but there's no like all-encompassing dictionary that finds like the origins of the word and like where it's been used in the past. And so Mel Gibson is this... he's the Scotsman. And go figure, right? And he
go figure.
He's like interviewing for this job.
Oh,
and
I did not see that in my cup earlier.
It's all right. Chew it. I'll drink it for you if you want. So anyway, he's like, they're like, where were you educated? He's like, I'm an autodidact, self-taught, you know. And it's awesome too. Like
autodidact
is someone who is self-taught.
Really?
So. And he says it to them. They're like, yeah, we're familiar with the word, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I wasn't.
The movie is, it's awesome because the language in it, oh, dude, it's fucking beautiful. And so, but it's also following this storyline. Sean Penn is this surgeon from like the Civil War. He was a captain in the U.S. Army who has since moved to Britain. And he's convinced that someone is following him, trying to kill him. And he goes into like, the movie opens with this. He's like in this manic fucking almost rage, like trying to chase down the guy that's trying to kill him and fucking. So it opens up with him shooting this dude like in the street who he is convinced was there to kill him.
Trying to kill him.
And then when he sees the body, he realizes it's not the person.
Oh,
and then he's taken, but he's like this well-respected, really fucking brilliant man. And so when he's in the courts in England, they're putting a case against him and everything, and then the jury rules that he's criminally insane. And so rather than they say he's not guilty, he's insane, and they end up putting him in this asylum. So, okay, there's that story over there. Flashback to Gibson.
Good for them for giving us a little fucking side story like that.
And Gibson's like, he's still vying for this job. And, of course, these Oxford men, who and it's the same way with academia now, they're a bunch of guys that love the smell of their own farts. And nobody could possibly...
I know people do that.
Nobody who could possibly be qualified to do this work if someone didn't give him a piece of paper, right? So... he gets the gig, he convinces his wife, and now he's starting with A up to Ant, they're tracing all of these words and they're defining them, they're finding the origins of them.
Jesus.
And meanwhile, Sean Penn is in the asylum and he's this man of honor, man. It's a different time. It's like 1879 or something like this when this is all going on, and he gets a pension from the army, and so he asks the head of the asylum if he can redirect his pension to the widow of the man that he killed. And so like there's this whole...
Is that Sean Penn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's the madman.
Gotcha.
And so anyway, then like as he's there, they realize that he's like this brilliant mind kind of rotting away in a cell, and Oxford was in the business of selling books, right? And there's this guy, he's the fucking man who's selling them. He goes, you know what the number one selling book is? King James Bible. Anywhere where there's an Englishman trying to spread God's word, that's where it is. That's what we want the dictionary to be. So they're constantly putting these fucking crazy time restrictions on Gibson's character, and he's like, that's just not how it works. I'm here to fucking map out every word that's ever been uttered in the English language, and I'm going to do it on my terms.
I can't forget one.
It's unbelievable. So
and now
the acting,
now yeet is in the fucking dictionary. It's got
they covered that a little bit.
They do.
They covered that a little bit, like just insofar as like it's driving him crazy because he's.
Yeah, I know.
He knows that he's gonna fucking he's gonna inevitably leave one out or can't keep up with it, and this guy's like, come here. Fucking walks him upstairs in his house, opens the door, and his kids are running around playing, and they're using some kind of slang. He's like, do you hear those words? He goes, this is a job that's never done. So they talk about, dude, it's really good. I don't want to give too much more away, but like they develop
I do to these people.
So Gibson does while the other dude's inside, like everybody's rallying behind the Queen, right? Like it's all for the Queen. They're developing the Oxford Dictionary for the Queen.
With
the British trading empire touches everywhere. It's as big as it's ever been.
What's wrong?
They're getting hung up on words. They know what certain words mean. They can define them, but they're looking for cases of them being used in the 17th century and the 18th century. And so when these guys are doing that, he'll be like, check out Great Expectations. I believe that word was used. I believe, so-and-so used that word. And like that's, and so that's what they're looking for now is they're trying to trace back through. Well, Sean Penn's character, he proves to be just like, he's got nothing but time. So he's an avid reader. And the relation, so he like starts, he's like, employ my help, please. He's just trying to make up for a deed that he deeply regrets, killing this guy. He's trying to give his life some kind of worth. And he doesn't expect forgiveness. He's just trying to make good. And so like he's like, send me whatever words you're hung up on. I'll find an instance of them in literature or whatever. And so they have this relationship through the mail where he's like fucking mailing them. Dude, I never heard of this movie. It came out last year. Came out in 2019. And it geeked me out just because like the English language is really fucking impressive, dude. Like it's huge. It's built on so many other languages. And that was the deal. It was like when Gibson was like, no, I'm not, I don't have a degree. Because they're like this fucking smarmy little fucking limey pricks. Like, what are your qualifications? If
what are your qualifications?
I'd like to think that you at least had a bachelor's degree. He's like, well, I'm fluent in Latin, Greek, English. I'm adept with the Romance languages: Spanish, Italian, French, Catalan, Like this guy knows fucking 14 languages at least a little bit, and so like that, like it is awesome, dude. And so,
I think Mel Gibson is the finest actor of all time.
He might be.
I'm not kidding.
I'm a Daniel Day-Lewis guy, but you know,
I think just as far as entertainment value and over the years having as many, and I know he had his breakdown shit and he's whatever, but as far as acting performances go, over a range of time, making me laugh all the way to playing fucking William Wallace and shit. He kind of plays that same type of character every time, but he'll sometimes he'll get different at times,
no doubt.
But I never really he doesn't get mentioned, I don't think, in the
I agree with you. I agree. Daniel Day-Lewis again, like
Daniel Day-Lewis, I think singularly the best.
Well, Daniel Day-Lewis is the only guy.
As one character, he is the best.
He's Albert Pujols in 2006.
Yes.
Like he's the guy that's like, oh, do you need me to hit one out right now? You need a double in the gap. What do you need?
Yeah, because I'll
do it.
Yeah, I don't fucking
But
care.
I'm only going to do this once every couple of years. Just go ahead and polish off my fucking Oscar now if you want. Like every time he does it, the guy wins a fucking Academy Award. He's unbelievable.
And you're right. He picks and fucking chooses.
He gets to.
Gibson, they're like, hey man, you got to do this.
But even
movie with Helen
Gibson,
Hunt.
like you'll remember, that's why. One of the interesting things to me is that Gibson and Penn were. They're strange bedfellows to me. I think they're united in their craft because I don't think there's schools of thought, especially political thought, and it seems like that's how the world is fucking. Divided now. Like they're kind of on different ends of the spectrum. I think.
Well, what did Mel Gibson do? Is he yelling about Jewish people? Was that his deal?
He called out the fucking Hollywood cabal.
That's
like
right.
He was way ahead of the curve on that.
And
I think he did go on a Jew tirade. Yeah, I think he did, but I think it was kind of related to some of the ones in charge of Hollywood. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I just remember that was a
deal. What's up, global guy? We're just talking about Denmark and all of its shortcomings.
Yeah, you just missed it. Hey, not enough people calling it what it is. Communism.
Oh, I think that's in regards going back to career politicians and enemy people. I really don't like. It's one of those movies.
Career politicians are the worst.
It's one of those. I've also got some thoughts on that.
Okay, we'll get it after break.
Let's do it. It's one of those things where I don't think if you have the gist of the story, which I just gave you, I could probably tell you most of it, and you would still just enjoy it because the acting is that good. You know what I mean? Like it's really fucking good, and it also gives you an idea of. Like, I never really thought about, like, who the fuck made the dictionary? Like, I figured it was a collection of Oxford men.
People were just like,
dude, it was a concerted effort of, honestly, a very small group of people. Less than 10 people.
That's insane.
And, dude, they're in these rooms that look like libraries, but they're all fucking index cards. And these guys are, dude, it's crazy. It's called The Professor and the Madman. It's on Netflix. It's fucking badass. I'll
people,
give you my
when they quote, even the Bible, if someone can memorize
a
the
lot of those down in
fucking
Springfield.
Bible, dude, God dang, I may call you a fucking moron, but you're capable of anything.
I think even like very learned, non-believers would also agree that, I mean, one of the most important texts to read as an intellectual is the Bible itself. So much of our everything is built on it. You know, not just the fucking the stories and the lore, but also, I mean, like we've fucking designed laws around Judeo-Christian values. You know, like if you want to have an understanding of everything that is, well, I mean, that book is pretty all-encompassing.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna disregard the Quran or
not at all.
Bhagavad Gita. That you're not going to disregard those because you're one or the other. Those are all the text of all. It's weird how those kind of get lumped because when we were kids, it's like the Bible is this book, every other book is this bullshit.
Yep.
Every other
Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, dude. Every other book was complete and utter bullshit. This one's the real one, and I'm like, oh, okay. And reading it is tough, but like I told you, I had an angel visit me in a dream one time. Mm-hmm. I was looking for a sign from God. No shit, I was bought in to the Catholic, Roman Catholic, Christian.
Buddy, me too.
Was in, bud. So I was like, give me a sign, Lord. Like all of the stories I hear, dear Lord, give me a sign. And I got visited by an angel at the foot of my bed. No shit. And they were like, we need you to write like the cool version of the Bible.
The layman's Bible.
And the angel was like, yeah, very like, yo, bud.
It was like the angels was fresh off the set of In Living Color.
Fresh off the set of like a Channel 11 after school special.
Yeah,
like,
hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah, oh fuck. I liked hanging with Mr. Cooper.
I liked hanging with Mr. Cooper too. I'm not talking shit.
Okay. But yeah, that vibe, like, hey. And I woke up and I was like, what?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, you got your sign, dude. Let's fucking do this. So that night, I'm getting ready. You know, I can go to school that day, and I'm like, I have a new sense of like, I know what to do with my life. And I sit down and start reading the Bible, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna take forever.
Nope. Dude, can you imagine? Can you imagine if Noah?
The angel's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? I made a trip down there. I act like Paul Reiser. I go down there. I tell him to do the thing, and I don't know. He does what he wants to do. I don't know.
What do you want me to do, God? Not bad.
Not
bad. Yeah.
You know what? You know what?
Oh, hey. It's Adam McChesney with Ms. Marketing. We specialize in lead generation, filling your pipeline, and taking care of your payments. Give us a call today.
Adam from Ms. Marketing took me from 10 leads to 300 leads in a month, and I became the strongest boy in the schoolyard.
He increased the revenue for my charter fishing business by 30% in 1 month. Ms. Marketing.
What was that Facebook algorithm? What was that Instagram? Ms. Marketing.
I know it's late, baby, but you got me thinking about my dream home.
Yeah, girl. You know, Bungeon Property Group doesn't just sell houses, they sell dreams. You know when the best time to talk about dreams is? In the middle of the night. That's why Bungeon Property Group is famously open 24 hours a day, so you can whisper sweet nothings in the middle of the night. Oh yeah. Tell me all your dreams of white picket fences, in-ground pools, and I'll find them for you. In an area with a low crime rate, general proximity to nice parks, walking distance to the grocery store, easy access to the highways. A place where you can offer a quality education to your children, all while feeling safe in your front yard while they play. Let me talk that dream house talk to you. Let me be your dream realtor. Adam Bondred.
Hey, DJ Shabba.
Hey, ladies. I'm gonna smoke a little weed, boy.
I wanna grow some trees, boy.
When I grow all the weed that I smoke,
And I blow all the trees that he grows.
and I smoke all the weed that I grow,
And I grow all the trees that he smokes.
well, I'm growing and I'm smoking.
So I go see Bo.
Puff, pass. And I smoke what I grow, yeah.
Grow active solution.
And I'm growing the hydro.
Bo knows hydro.
And I'm
floating the hydro. Grow active solutions. Bono hydro. Bono hydro. Bono hydro. Bono how to grow. Bono how to grow. Grow active solutions. Bono how to grow. Grow active solutions. I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Wanted poster looking like me. Checking the swamp man for a pretty girl. Being an outlaw in an outlaw world.
Hey, I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Wanted poster looking like me. Walking my hound dog, surfing that swamp. Catching crow that do the sweetly stomp. Everybody do the sweetly stomp.
It's a stomp. It's a wiggle, turn around, a little tickle. It's a stomp, move your feet, head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf.
Dude, man, get on down to Sweet Leaf Emporium and do that Sweet Leaf stomp, man.
Hey guys, it's me, Kippy the Crazy Koala Bear, and I'm here to tell you about James Carlton Insurance.
Kids, quiet down.
It's the best.
Kids, quiet down and listen to Kippy.
Grown-ups need insurance, and Uncle James can help.
Right on.
Grown-ups need insurance. He's got the best reviews on Yelp. Grown-ups need insurance if they want to protect their house.
Yes, sir.
Grown-ups need insurance if they want to properly bury a spouse.
That's a bit morbid.
Grown-ups need insurance if they drive a truck.
Okay.
Grown-ups need insurance just so they don't get...
Whoa, Kippy, you can't...
Well, I was just going to say
cannot.
get in trouble.
Okay, well, it
you
sounded
don't
like you
want
were
to
going
get
to
in trouble.
sounded like you were going to say something else. James Carlton, State Farm Insurance. You can find him online at carltoninsurance.net, or you can call him at 314-961-4800.
Native hemp inside of me. 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 I got 1,800 milligrams going real good down my throat. When I wake up in the morning and I need a pick-me-up, well, I grab my bottle of native hemp and I splash it on my tongue. Lap, lap, lap. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me.
Native hemp extract, available at HoosierSophisticate.com. Enter code HOSO, H-O-S-O, at checkout for an additional 30% off. I'm looking forward to becoming a piano autodidact with you, pal.
Are you? 100 million views,
Thunder
bud.
only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing.
You're not going to get that content anywhere else. Guys, welcome back to the Hoosier Sophisticate Show, where we are now up to 175 million viewers on Facebook Live because they're trying to spread positivity and love in the world. Is that what? Oh, 2. Oh, different. That's different than the number I had worked out for us. Guys, welcome back to the Hoosier Sophisticate Show, where you can join us on Twitch, bud.
You should.
Okay, you should probably pick up the old Twitch machine and say, oh, dingle, dangle, dingle. I just downloaded Twitch, Now I'm following Hoosier Sophisticate. Yeah, sure. Twitch cuts in and out all the time. That's fine. We're going to set up an internet so that we got like a... Jason said you can set up an internet, an IP, so that it's never
fixed.
searching. Yeah, it's fixed.
Okay.
What?
If he knows better.
Well, you obviously know something. I'm wondering why you didn't say something earlier, guy.
I think it'll be a marginal difference.
A marginal difference.
I watched a movie about the English language, but it would be marginal at best.
God, you're so smart after watching that
I am.
movie.
My vocabulary, much like the Grinch's heart, grew 3 times later last night.
I don't need the data miners to tell me.
Dude, can we stop with the fucking OMG fucking... this is the kind of fucking kitchen cleaner that I would be. What the fuck? What are you doing? Are you that goddamn... What the fuck is the matter with you? I'm looking at you guys. You understand what that tap OMG? Let me think of what
Disney princess?
Yeah. What Disney princess? I'm thinking they get so fucking obscure. Like what STD am I? You know? Like, who the fuck cares?
I got syphilis.
Well, sure. I'm the chlamydia.
No.
Oh, you
I
have syphilis? Oh shit. Sorry, bud. Get taken care of. That's what killed Capone, dude.
Is that bad?
No,
Can you cure it?
It's all sure.
With spit?
Mm-hmm. You can cure it with all kinds of things.
You got one loaded? Why are you getting so moist
Getting
in the mouth? Oh, you got a little piece that came out on your chin.
I don't know, guys. It just seems like
What does it seem like?
It just seems like there's all kinds of things to talk about. So let's talk about weed.
I got an idea about weed. Here it goes.
And it's great.
I love weed.
It's fine.
This guy over here. But I want to be able to, I like freedom. I think weed comes along with it.
Yeah, I like it. Yep. Yeah.
And so when I was talking
Me
about
too.
The voter machine didn't lead me to. Jen said, you want to watch another documentary series? You want to watch another reality show documentary series? She leads me on to this thing called Living Wild.
Okay.
And it's a couple.
I'm going to have some Christmas snacks.
It's a couple who have been living off the grid in Alaska. And they're going to try to build a community off the Tanana River where they're going to have like 3 different base camps and then like kind of they're building their own town.
What river?
The Tanana.
Where's that at?
Tanana? I don't know. Look it up.
Okay.
It's in Alaska, bud.
Oh, okay. It's in Alaska? I must have missed that part. Okay.
It's somewhere, I want to say it's by where like the Kilchers homestead is. You know, the Kilchers and shit?
Yep,
I think the Tanana River was up there. I could be totally off about that. I had no idea. But anyway, so they're up there. It's this couple. They got it all figured out. They've been doing it for a while. Now they want to build a community, right? Mm-hmm. You want to build a community?
Mm-hmm.
But instead of like starting, like any normal person, starting a cult online,
totally,
finding the real truth seekers, they just have a reality show where they say, all right, we're going to bring people out here who want to live off the grid and live in this community and see if it works out. So I'm like, oh shit, this is like, they're only supposed to do 100 days really, but it's like 100 Days Wild is actually, I think, the name of the show.
Okay.
But they're supposed to be totally living off the land, off the grid, off everything.
Okay.
The first 2 guys that come out there, the first is like a
100 Days Wild
3-year-old Eagle Scout, and he's eager. He's got an eager mouth, and he's out there and he's trying to, he's going to show these guys what's up. He's young. The mosquitoes are fucking heinous, dude.
in Alaska,
dude. Heinous the whole time. They're just flying around. Well, Canada, it's horrible. So they must be.
That's what it is. It's an invasion by the Canadian mosquitoes.
I knew it.
Let's take it to those Mountie pricks.
So that dude comes out there, and the second dude comes out there, who is my favorite reality show person in the history of
Dang, that's a quick designation, pal. You just started watching this
I say
thing.
it all the time. I talk in extremes all the time. So no one can take me serious.
I just saw the title of our show.
No one can take me serious. I was listening to that song. It's a song lyric.
I like it. I think I have it, but I like it.
Yeah. It's how many of you got it?
I'm one of them.
Yeah.
Anybody else got it?
Yeah, I do. Probably undiagnosed. How many things are undiagnosed?
We're all on a schizophrenic spectrum, I'd say.
How many things go undiagnosed with us? You know, it's like it's a wild
doctors.
Yeah, why would you? They lie. They lie to you.
Sickness has a better chance of doing what I need it to do if I just fucking don't get anybody else involved. You know what I mean?
Sure, man. Just live healthy. Vitamin D, zinc.
Fuck Canada. Denmark swinging from the fences.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
It's about time someone said it, that global guy.
Thank you. Thanks,
It's
global
about time,
guy.
bud.
So this young little whippersnapper comes out there. He's gonna come help you out. They need to get 1 moose, 1 bear, and 300 salmon to feed their little 7 or 8 person community for 100 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
300 salmon. They got these.
You got to get
nets
the
up.
fats from the salmon. I get that.
They're not getting enough salmon. The nets already aren't catching anything. Well, the 2 new guys, and my favorite guy, is a guy who's been living in a dugout in Utah. Just walked as far out into Utah, like the mountains.
As he could
like
do.
It kind of looks
dug
like
out a fucking
Moab
shelter.
Looking place.
Okay.
Digs himself a hole. His front door is a hole in the ground about this big for 24 years.
Holy shit. This guy's hard.
Dude, he's the hardest motherfucker you've ever, you don't even know. I'm only 2 episodes in, and I'm like...
Is he living there legally? Like, how's that work?
Yeah, I think there's they even mentioned...
He's a sovereign citizen?
You can do whatever the fuck he wants, man.
That's how it should be.
I fucking was, dude.
How it should be. 100 days, 1 moose, 1 goose, 1 poos.
1 in the moose, 1 in the goose. Herfy is the best at callbacks. He's
Global guy had 1 in the poos, too.
Oh, well, he's from fucking Denmark.
He's a Danish. You know, I like a good Danish. I like a cheese Danish.
like a nice
I'm cheese Danish.
I don't eat Danishes often.
Me neither.
I should.
But when I treat
eat
myself
more.
to a Danish, I
should
like
eat
to
them
have a
more.
little cheese Danish.
Really?
I'm a cheese
I think I
Danish
would
guy.
like fruit on my Danish, maybe.
Well,
like
sometimes I go
jelly.
like a strawberry cheese Danish.
Strawberry,
Like a blueberry cheese Danish.
You want to do that? You want to do that?
I can do anything we want.
We're adults. We can do it.
This guy's been living in a mud shelter. You go in there, and it's logs that he's put up against the walls.
Okay.
But it's dark as shit inside of that thing all the time. He's living like a prairie dog out in the middle of nowhere. And every bit of his clothes, leather and tassels. He uses to hunt
Like
and
buckskin?
live.
Like that kind of leather? Or are we talking like, is he like a biker? Or
He's in a full gimp costume.
Yes.
Living underneath the ground in a gimp mask. You guys got said there's a reality show about moving to Alaska? So once he takes the ball gag out of his mouth, no, he's like in buckskin. I guess that's what you call like leather you make from the animals that you find around. He looks like a fucking mountain man. He looks like Jeremiah Johnson. The guy is a real life Jeremiah Johnson.
That's pretty cool.
Really is. So he shows up.
One of the best memes of all,
He's
or
like,
GIFs of all time.
So it is the best.
That one
and that chick dancing.
I also like the Charlton Heston.
Yeah, it's good. I also like those dudes who are like, oh, and they're walking around.
Yep.
That was
Yep.
one of the best. So he shows up, and everyone's like, Jesus, this guy's in straight fucking buckskin. Like, he's not here to mess around. He has a musket. I shit you not. He has a musket, bud. So the young guy's kind of giving him shit. He's got a rifle. And the guy's like, yeah, I got all wet. Hopefully this, he talks like this, too.
His name is Oliver?
His name is Oliver. He's like, yeah, he's kind of got like a nasally voice, but he talks like this. He's like, yeah, this young kid's making fun of me, but I use old weaponry and a tomahawk and all this shit. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy's fucking wild. So he's got this musket. They have to go hunting for a moose, him and this kid.
Sure.
They take this boat. They get to the edge of the water. This kid's geared up in Columbia gear. This guy's got moccasins on. And buckskin. Okay, he looks like a mountain man, bud. He's got like the hat. He's everything. He's straight from 1800s, dude. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. He does.
I envy him.
24 years living in the hole. He's the freest motherfucker you ever know. And the way he is just so, I'm just here now. Like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy's a fucking yogi, like spirit. You can tell he's just centered, like, you know.
Well, when you live in a hole, I don't think you look towards the future too much.
And I don't think he's going to
live in the past. You don't have time to live in the past.
He's just fucking doing his thing.
This is what I got to do, and so that tomorrow is afforded to me.
Dude, it's the best. Now, I think he might not get along with everybody, which I understand. Like,
I've been living in a hole for 24 years.
I don't need
make
you.
small talk with you.
With these reality
What are you going to
people?
fucking talk to me about?
Reality show people. Well, that's the whole thing. I think he'd be the most interesting person.
He would be.
Yeah.
If I was him.
Yes.
I'd be,
yes.
I live in the fucking extreme wild.
Yeah.
Your fucking life story. Your Starbucks fucking order isn't that fucking cool to me.
I got a internet show at home.
I really admire you from afar, and we talk about people like you. But as far as my own accomplishment, pretty thin. Pretty thin.
I have a Darren lion costume that I do sometimes. He's like, cool, I'm going to go back down into this hole because this is the exact reason I left the surface of the earth and became a crust person.
Yep.
So
I'm a fucking shovel away from liquid hot magma. Don't fucking test me.
Where do you think I get my ambient heat from, bud?
Radiant heat flowing from the Earth's core. That's how far deep I'm trying to get away from you guys.
So
still not as deep as your mom.
So he goes, They go on a moose hunt. They got to take this boat. They go over to this little point. Well, they're like, oh, man, we can't get in the water. This guy's all Columbia'd out. He gets in the water and starts walking the boat. Well, it gets deep enough that the dude Oliver is just still in the canoe, just paddling down this tributary because there's all these sandbars. And now the guy, the young kid, is on the side of this muddy land that you touch the mud and it's like a huge sponge. You ever seen when like moss is on top of water and it'll wave and roll with the water, but it looks like the earth, but it's actually water underneath it because it's so spongy, you know? And he's walking on that and he's like, tits deep in this stuff, dude. And so Oliver's like, you want me to like get out and help you? He's kind of got a Sylvester Stallone thing going on. But he's like, you want me to get out and help me? He's like, I wouldn't want you to get your moccasins wet. And
I'd skin that fucking guy.
I'm like, this is the guy you're gonna kind of give shit to?
Yeah, he's unhinged.
Oh my God, don't do that, man. And so he's like, oh, okay. So he gets out and he just starts walking in the muck, carrying the canoe. Now the kid's like, oh, okay. Well, they finally get to where they need to go moose hunting, and the dude is just soaked. He's in buckskin leather, He's like, okay. And the kid's like, I got to set up camp so I can get dry. And he's like, all right, well, I'm going to go hunting for this moose because, that's what we came here to do. So, all right. He's like, well, you're not going to set up camp? He's like,
I sleep in a fucking hole, bud.
He goes, I'm probably just going to sleep under the stars tonight. And the guy's like, okay. And I'm like, dude, that's the coolest shit ever. How dare you be like, okay, to that fucking. So we're like, all right. He sleeps under the stars. He's the first one awake, obviously. He's out. He picks up his pants because he even took his fucking wet pants off to sleep in 20-degree weather. He's like, oh, they're frozen. Because he had them like sitting by the fire. Puts them on. He's sitting there drinking his coffee out in front of the other dude's tent. And I'm like, hard. Like, dude's hard, bud. And the other dude comes out and he's like, hey, what's up? Is it time to go hunting or how'd you sleep? If you even slept at all. Because you can tell this dude hasn't slept like a minute. His face is puffy. You know those nights of camp sleep.
Yeah, I do.
This dude's like, he's sipping his coffee. He's like, I slept great. I'm like, oh, this dude was wet. Took his clothes off, laid by the fire, and said, I fucking slept
I'm
like
good. Now get your fucking clothes on, you little
He had like a little
sissy.
spot that he made for himself where it was super spongy ground. He's like, this is fucking like a waterbed. And the other guy's like, I can't sleep on that shit. So he goes out with his fucking musket looking for this fucking moose, finds beaver. Fucking, he traps beaver. So
at least they got some artificial raspberry and vanilla flavoring.
The other kid is hunting with a scope. Well, his scope is fogging up at both ends, and he was giving him shit about the musket. Well, now he can't. He's like, well, I can't shoot anything if I don't have my scope on my gun. And so he's like, I think we should go back. We said we'd be back after 3 days. And the guy's like, well, I'm going to stay out here until we get a moose because there's only 7 days of moose season left.
We need a fucking moose, bud.
And he's like, well, I'm going to go back. The other kid's like, I'm going to go back because we got to go back.
So you taking the boat?
Takes the boat. And the dude's like, okay. He's like, I'll fucking make one and go back. But you think that...
Yeah, I'll hollow out a fucking moose.
But then the people who were running the thing were like, that's ridiculous that he would stay there and not stay with you. And he's like, yeah, he was adamant about staying over there and trapping beaver.
Guy sounds bitch made.
He's a little bit. But then so...
Not the kind of guy I'm trying to live in a fucking commune with.
The other guy, I mean, he might be a little unstable, and you might just have to leave him alone for a while. But if you're on like a City Slickers type Jack Palance
let's say they
relationship
got
with
a
him,
fucking moose.
so cool.
Let's just say they got a moose.
That's what I was thinking.
You're gonna have to quarter that motherfucker in order to get it back. You gonna fucking drag a 1,200-pound fucking moose out of there? You're talking about several fucking trips here.
That's exactly what I was saying. I think the route they took, because later they're hunting and they walk like 100 yards, and they're like, oh, there's fucking Oliver over across this thing. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, they must have showed their entire trek.
Right.
And it only took about 10 minutes, but they made it seem like, oh, they fucking went miles away. So it is shot a little bit like that. But also this dude, you just learn from people who have done shit, who have done Wim Hof type shit, extreme survival type shit, extreme fucking even ceremony trips.
Once comfort isn't your compass, you can do some fucking shit.
Oh my God, these people, he slept outside, woke up, was sipping his coffee as the sun rose over Alaska, and it was like this not really dark, not, you know, like it was like, you know, how Alaska fucking is. So it was like this dawnish time, and he's sitting there sipping his coffee. There's mountains and shit, mosquitoes, whatever. That was the only thing. He's like, damn, you guys got too many mosquitoes here. That was like the one thing. He's like, Utah, we don't have that many. But the way he was just carrying himself, I'm like, you think he cares about anything in this? Like, he's just looking for a new challenge. Thought, hey, fucking, I've been living in a hole for 25 years. Might go fucking try this out for a minute. Because Alaska, he says, is the last place. He goes, people will find their way out to where, because it probably lives in like a conservation area that they're like, yeah, you can fucking have a house out here. That's what I didn't understand. How do people have houses in like national parks and shit like that? Like, are there houses in
national parks
Yellowstone?
are huge, dude. Like, you got to consider.
I know.
Like, I mean, Mark Twain National Forest is as big as the
huge.
state. It's as big as the state. You can fucking.
And people
be
have
down-
houses in there.
Yes,
Yeah.
certainly. There's townships in there and everything. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I just wasn't sure how that worked. Like, it's because there's houses in Yellowstone.
It just
and
puts
shit.
environmental protections on areas and things like that. I think, but I don't fucking know. Ask Teddy Roosevelt, and he'd care. You know.
I like Teddy.
Old Teddy.
Carry a
Old
big
bull moose.
stick, baby. Ooh, baby,
buddy,
I love you way.
I stumbled across something hilarious last night. I don't mean to cut you off. Did we get where we're going?
Do we ever?
No.
Yeah, I'm done. 100 Days Wild.
It's just. Oh well, I guess I'll give you another pick here in a minute. Well, no, the other one because it's a repeat.
God damn it, choose one.
It's
Craig.
another. It's a repeat of something
Damn
I
it.
said months ago, but on Netflix again. Echo in the Canyon, buddy.
What was that?
It's so fucking good.
Well, what is
it
it?
starts with the birds. It's all about.
That's right. I never watched that.
Dude, it's like it'll be your favorite documentary instantly. It's on Netflix. You can use my fucking password, bud. It is fucking so goddamn good, dude. It covers the birds. It covers the Beach Boys. It covers the Mamas and the Papas. It covers fucking the Beatles at length.
I started it and fell asleep.
Tom Petty so the whole thing's put on by Jacob Dylan.
I was gonna say Jacob Dylan.
Jacob Dylan's running the deal, and he's kind of producing like this concert that is an homage to all of these artists that came up in Laurel Canyon, and then so
He was in California, like on a hillside.
Yep.
I do remember the beginning part.
And so it's awesome because we actually talked about this I think last week a little bit, talking about how Rubber Soul
The first time Brian Wilson heard it, he thought it was the coolest thing he'd ever heard. He fucking fills his living room with sand, wall to wall, puts a Steinway grand piano in the middle of it, and he wrote fucking Pet Sounds. And one of the gals from the Mamas and the Papas, the pretty one, not Mama Cass, but the other one, who was like fucking just, the other one was Smoke. She like comes over, she's like, they were our neighbors, so I walked over there. She's like, there's sand wall to wall. And Brian Wilson's wife comes out and she's like, hey, I know this is really crazy, but he's writing some fucking killer tunes, you know? And that's when Pet Sounds came out. So then, you know, the Beatles end up hearing Pet Sounds, and out of Pet Sounds comes Sgt. Pepper. And in between, dude, it covers...
Michelle Phillips,
that's her. In between, you know, so it covers the Mamas and the Papas. It covers Buffalo Springfield.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why I did not put this together, but I didn't realize that. I mean, I knew that Neil Young played with Buffalo Springfield. I didn't realize that it was Stephen Stills was the other guy in Buffalo Springfield. And then you had like, you know, and David Crosby was a part of the Byrds, you know, and it's got Roger McGuinn. And, dude, it just covers back and forth. Clapton.
Neil Young, Bruce Palmer,
Yeah.
Dewey Martin, and 2 Americans, Stephen Stills,
Yeah.
and Richie Furay.
Yeah. So it had 3 Canucks and 2 Americans. And they were fucking writing some tunes, and they were doing some crazy shit. And there's just all this awesome old footage. And then in between, you know, Jacob Dylan is doing these covers of these different songs that kind of came up there.
Something happening in here.
Yep. What it is. And dude, like, and then what was awesome is like, They show this cool performance of that where like halfway through he goes off and then Neil Young comes up and starts playing another Buffalo Springfield song. I can't quite think of the name of it. But it was amazing how much all of these people, they were all buds. They were all going to the same parties. You know, they were all kind of going to each other's concerts, trading licks, trading girlfriends. You know, like, dude.
Mr. Soul.
Yeah, Mr. Soul was the one that he played after For What It's Worth. Anyway... It comes with it, dude. And
I love the sound of that guitar.
So, well, and then they talk about how when the guy who made Rickenbacker guitars, when he found out that the Beatles were playing Rickenbacker, he took the second ever 12-string Rickenbacker ever made, flies to fucking New York. He's gonna give it to John because he saw that John played Rickenbacker. Well, John, Paul, and Ringo were all out on like a press shoot. George had the flu, so he stayed behind. And so this guy shows up to gift this Rickenbacker to John. George gets it, and next thing you know, George starts playing this fucking 12-string and finds his little 12-string sound. It's so fucking cool how all of these artists laid over one another. And like, dude, the way that all of them talk about Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys is like, it's crazy. So apparently, like, you know, a lot of Pet Sounds, a lot of his music in general, were like inspired by Bach. And so like, dude, it's fucking hearing like big league musicians. We were talking about the other day, like world-class musicians, right?
What does it mean?
What does it mean to be world-class? And to listen to these guys, and like Tom Petty's like, dude, Brian Wilson, you know, he's not like a once in a life, like he's a once in a many lifetimes kind of, you know, composer. Like I think that history will hold him in the same regard as the Bachs of the world. Like, anyway, so they're doing all of this, and dude. Jacob Dylan is, I always was a big Wallflowers fan. I preferred Jacob to his dad, even though his dad writes some of the greatest lyrics ever known to man. He's a weird energy.
Yeah.
He's a strange energy, and like he never really gets too excited throughout this whole thing. And then it's also like him and Beck and Regina Spektor, and they're like going through all these old vinyls, and they're just talking about all these different songs. Norah Jones comes in. He and Fiona Apple are singing songs together.
Oh my God.
Dude, it's super fucking awesome. Echo in the Canyon. I don't want to get too far off on a tangent on it.
Echo in the fucking canyon.
But hearing, you know, Tom Petty talk about it, because there was something that he said where he was like, the beach, Buffalo Springfield came through and opened for the Beach Boys in Gainesville, where he's from, Gainesville, Florida. And that was the show. And he's like, and I went to that, and he's like, that'll never leave me. That was, when I saw that show, I go, oh, that's what what a concert is supposed to be.
And him saying that was awesome because I had the same experience with Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Always been a huge Tom Petty fan. I think Tom Petty's one of the greatest American fucking artists of all time. And I remember going to a show at Riverport, which I fucking hate. I hate that venue with every fucking ounce of my being. And I remember watching that show this was 2005 maybe, 2006. And I remember watching these guys on the backside of their careers, obviously, just fucking laying it out there, dude. And it was like one of the greatest concerts I've ever seen. It's one that, like, there's people that have died that I didn't see that I'm like, fuck. Matter of fact, the one that hurt real bad was I had tickets for Soundgarden when they went, and he died fucking right before the St. Louis date. That was a kick in the balls. And I think about that. I think about that, but a lot of it, but I saw George Carlin right before he died.
Oh, damn.
In Springfield. And I'm just super glad that I saw fucking Tom Petty when I did. But anyway, Echo in the Canyon, I watched it again last night after The Professor and the Madman. It was like 3 a.m. I couldn't sleep. I'm like, I need something a little more documentary, something, and something I can maybe fall asleep to. Well, I couldn't fall asleep to it because it's fucking everybody that we love. All the music that we love was just created in this. I can't remember which one of them was. I think it was a member of the Byrds. He's like, I like to think that history is going to look back on this little stretch of time where this string of albums came out as, a Renaissance era of sorts. There weren't like full albums being produced that were that quality, like bang, 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 bang. I mean, dude, Rubber Soul, Pet Sounds, and Sgt. Pepper, those 3 just came back like on top of one another. Like, and they're just talking about the mania behind it. People grabbing these vinyls and going and sitting in a room and listening to these albums in their entirety. And when this guy got a copy of Pet Sounds, he takes it over to England. He was the producer for the Stones. McCartney was hanging out with Mick Jagger, and they're both listening to Pet Sounds, and they're like, how do we fucking take some of these elements and,
That's the coolest shit.
It's the coolest shit. Time. And even David Crosby's talking about, he's like, the Beach Boys were fucking establishment as they come. They were an establishment band. There was nothing punk rock about them. They're like, but they got away with it because they were so goddamn good, is what he was saying. And just to hear people talk about their peers like that,
that's my shit.
It's the jam, dude.
Like when you talk, like a baseball player talks about how good another one is. Like, oh yeah, all of us are great.
Yep.
This motherfucker over here, little different.
Yep.
Little different. I dig on that. Yeah, no, I remember starting that. I never finished it.
It's worth your time.
I remember them showing where they lived, and I'm like, that is so
really
fucking cool.
It's really worth your time.
Well, what about the morphic resonance? What about the aspect of when you bring good people together, your idea bounces off me, my idea bounces off this person, and instead of being like, well, fuck, we gotta fucking shut the fucking Beach Boys down. It's like, no, that's why we fucking all get better. That's like, even in our world, when people make videos, I'm like, let's fucking go. Let's get better. Everybody get a camera and make videos because I want to be better. I always have to be pushed to be better. I'm not very good about being like, I'm just going to keep getting better every day. I do, but I have no frame of reference. And when someone starts pushing you a little bit, like, did you hear the fucking chord progression? This dude just like
that was the deal.
Felt. Holy shit, and put it together like this. And
dude, that's how they talk.
The chords.
That's
I know all the chords. I do. This guy just fucking took all of the paints and painted the Mona Lisa while I've just kind of been fucking diddling. And we all had the same fucking pieces, and I know what each one is. This guy just fucking pulled something out of the mist that he brought down that everyone is like, God dang, because you can't not hear the harmonies on some Beach Boys songs.
No, it's unbelievable.
And dude, I'll never forget it. One of my buddies died in high school. From high school, died our freshman year of college. And for the song when they were walking him out was his favorite song as a kid, and it was Bob Aran. And I'll never fucking it changed it was such a sad moment. Dude. But they were playing Bob Aran, and it was like Bob Aran. No, Bob Aran. Baba.
It was Baba Ram Dass. Baba Ram.
Baba O'Reilly.
Yep.
It was their follow-up to Baba O'Reilly.
Okay.
Barbara Ann, Baba Ran.
Gotcha.
Aunt Barbara Ann.
Okay.
Dude, don't ever laugh. Don't ever laugh like that. Ever again as fucking Barbara Ann. But it was a fucking crazy moment because like you had all these dudes from CBC in the back like, we'll cry, whatever. I'm good. I'm crying right now. My buddy, it's like, hey, this is sad, man, but let's keep our shit together. They kicked in with Bob Aran and his parents were fucking walking him down. And their mom, I'll never get the mom's look out of my head. And she's just staring down at it as they're walking it out. And it's playing these. And the harmonies of the Beach Boys are filling this church. And everybody's like, ooh, a full breakdown. And all of the CBC guys and all of us were like, Jesus Christ, man. And I was like, the power of fucking harmonics. Yeah. And I don't know if you've ever seen the video of that chick who sings, I want to say it's a Christmas song.
In the cathedral?
Where she sings it a cappella and it has like, it's built so that it creates like 5 different octaves in there. She doesn't, Emmanuel. Oh, come, Emmanuel. Why didn't we hit him with that, dude?
It's the holiday season, and scoop-dee-doo, and skeedly-bop.
Skeedly-doo.
That's how the fucking song comes across anyway. It's just fucking over-modulated.
She'll be coming down.
He'll be coming down your chimney now. Open your mouth, I'm coming in now.
Anywho.
Hot takes.
Happy belated birthday to Jen.
Again,
She said her favorite thing was us singing to her yesterday.
Cool, because I didn't make any Facebook. I'm done doing Facebook.
Okay.
Birthdays. I'm not telling anybody happy birthday on Facebook.
Okay. And so, but I forgot it was her birthday yesterday, so I just want to. Could you imagine if you forgot it was your spouse's birthday?
Yeah, I suppose it could.
Well, I woke up and I was like going to the bathroom and she's like, happy birthday to me, huh? And I was like, Jesus Christ.
You're awake?
Yeah.
You're fucking awake?
I know. She didn't say that. But it was close to like, oh, yeah, hey. Like, remember what today is? I was like, oh, shit. I did like.
Space it for a minute. Well, dude, it's the morning.
It should have been, though. I should have woke up midnight. Birthday!
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Screaming at her face.
You awake yet, birthday girl?
Birthday girl!
Lift the fucking mattress. Flip her out of bed. Get up, it's your fucking birthday!
See you later. I hope the 2 of you on Facebook really enjoyed that. Oh, 3, get off of there. Go on Twitch.
Yeah, my wife and I both forgot our anniversary 2 years in a row.
That's
well, at least you did it together.
Goddamn weed stone.
They talked about.
That's because you're a weed stone, bud.
They talked about. That was the deal. It was like Brian Wilson. They're like he was playing chords that we all knew, but he was playing them in a way that we'd never fucking heard before. That's what made the difference.
Who's John Muir?
He was a mountaineer.
Oh, really? John Muir the Mountaineer.
John Muir the Mountaineer. Buddy, I found listen to that,
dude. You want to make up our own songs for the 3rd hour? We'll just sing.
Sure. Sure, I don't care. I've given up on everything. Yeah, well, I'll sing him a fucking song. You want me to sing him a song?
I thought we were kind of coming out of it.
I'm out of it. I'm fine. I'm a closer. Fucking first pitch is at 7:15. I'll be all right.
I made that announcement to Jason yesterday. I was like, listen, bud. Greg and I are big league closers. You just fucking go to bed each night.
You bomb one out, you're fucking better the next day.
Yeah, I don't care.
Hopefully I didn't completely burn everything in my life yesterday, but I can't be sure.
I'm Mariano Rivera too. I'm napping during the second.
Yeah, fucking wake me up when you need me to throw a fucking cutter.
Hey guys, I got one pitch, okay?
Nobody can hit it. Just tell me. Oh shit.
Oh.
Shit myself. Okay. Yeah, be careful.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, you shit up your back.
Oh, shit.
You shit on the back of your
Son
diaper.
Of a bitch. Rub it in. It's good for the skin.
Shemp. Stressing out, bud.
Oh, one of the white ones? Well, that pisses me off.
Stressing out,
I don't want to lose the white hairs. Lose the fucking dark ones, bud. I'm suing Tresemme.
Tresemme.
Ooh la la.
Tresemme. Ooh la la. I just fucking squirt a whole bottle. Just.
Oh, that's right, man. We can't keep conditioner in my house.
My pubes are
fucking. They might.
Silky.
They've been woven by the Greek
Silky.
fates.
Like the guy in Kill Bill, who Paime. That's what my pubes look like.
Just toss it out of the way.
I forgot he did that.
Snatch a fucking eyeball out. Pressure Drop Grow Shop's gonna come up here.
No,
Green
they're
apple
not. No, they're
suave
not.
pubes.
No, they're fucking not coming up here, bud. I'll lock the doors.
He's
right
coming.
now.
He's coming.
You're
He's
coming
coming.
here.
He's
You
coming.
better be prepared for this.
Steve, I stumbled upon one of the funniest
You
things
better
I.
be prepared for this. Get in mountain position, bud. And we'll wrestle. Is what I do. Is a fucking guy gets on top.
Grab
of
that fucking arm and roll him.
Bud.
Don't go to your back if you don't have to.
Are you kidding me? I'm fucking wild in there.
You go to your back, bud.
No.
I'm gonna stick you.
I like when guys behind me.
I like the Amazon position, okay? I'm tired of fucking people not knowing what it is, too.
I'm the first MMA fighter who's just like.
I don't know if you'd be the first. There's a few of those fucking jiu-jitsu guys that
They do that. I have seen that. I'd be the first guy to be like.
he says, I'm coming hard, you fucks. Oh, there you go. Do a little break there. You probably wouldn't be the first guy that did that either. UFC was better when they mixed different fighting modalities and everybody didn't think that like mixed martial arts was a thing. No, you stay in your discipline and you match the disciplines up.
Yeah.
You get the little jiu-jitsu guys. Hoist Gracie showed, hey, he could take on, it's a great equalizer.
My favorite thing.
But also, watch out if you're a sumo and
Watch out if you're a sumo.
and you get kicked in the fucking head by a French savate kickboxer.
My favorite thing about MMA fighting is the art of surprise, bitch! Remember when you could do that in MMA?
Yeah.
When like pre-fight, you could be like, ah!
That would be better. They should give them knives.
I like Superman punches.
Just
You know,
run,
Superman
run and fucking.
Let's wrap, kids. Third hour.
It's the second hour,
wrap
actually.
time.
It's
Oh,
the second
shit.
hour.
Okay.
But I do have an absolutely. Oh, it is almost the third hour, though. It's about time. I thought so.
Oh, break it. Break it.
Real quick.
Break it.
Okay. We can come back in the third hour. I think I came across one of the funniest things I've ever seen on the internet, Steve. I did. And I think on the second. That's exactly right. Go rubber guard on him, Kush Coach. Starting a fight from the guard is a bitch move. Well, that's if you're not into it. What are your chords there, bud?
No, C and G.
Just C and G? Guys, we're going to go to break, and on the other side, I'm going to tell you one of the funniest things I've ever seen on the internet. We're going to sing you some songs. We're going to wrap this week up because I don't think I'm coming in here tomorrow. I celebrate Christmas with my family on the 23rd and 24th. So it's the last you're going to see of us this week, I think. On the other side of the break, we're going to do this thing. We're going to do this thing right. We'll see you guys.
Hey, we'll see you guys in a minute, man. I got lost in it for
I'm
a
going to
minute.
play the same one again. Fuck 'em. No, I'm not.
Oh, hey. It's Adam McChesney with Ms. Marketing. We specialize in lead generation, filling your pipeline, and taking care of your payments. Give us a call today.
Adam from Ms. Marketing took me from 10 leads to 300 leads in a month, and I became the strongest boy in the schoolyard.
He increased the revenue for my fit charter fishing business by 30% in 1 month. Ms. Marketing.
What was that Facebook algorithm? What was that Instagram? Ms. Marketing.
I know it's late, baby, but you got me thinking about my dream home.
Yeah, girl. You know, Bungeon Property Group doesn't just sell houses, they sell dreams. You know when the best time to talk about dreams is? In the middle of the night. That's why Bungeon Property Group is famously open 24 hours a day, so you can whisper sweet nothings in the middle of the night. Oh yeah. Tell me all your dreams of white picket fences, in-ground pools, and I'll find them for you. In an area with a low crime rate, general proximity to nice parks, walking distance to the grocery store, easy access to the highways. A place where you can offer a quality education to your children, all while feeling safe in your front yard while they're playing. Let me talk that dream house talk to you. Let me be your dream realtor.
Hey, DJ Shabba.
Hey, ladies.
I'm gonna smoke a little weed, boy.
I wanna grow some trees, boy.
When I grow all the weed that I smoke,
And I grow all the trees that he grows.
and I smoke all the weed that I grow,
And I grow all the trees that he smokes.
well, I'm growing and I'm smoking.
So I go see Bo.
And I smoke what I grow, yeah.
Grow active solution.
And I'm growing the hydro.
Bo knows hydro.
And I'm growing the hydro. Bono hydro. Bono hydro. Bono hydro. Bono how to grow. Bono how to grow. Grow at solution. Bono how to grow. Grow at solution.
I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Wanted poster looking like me. Checking the swamp man for a pretty girl. Being an outlaw in an outlaw world. Hey, I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Wanted poster looking like me. Walking my hound dog, surfing that swamp. Catching crow that do the sweetly stomp. Everybody do the sweetly stomp. It's a stomp. It's a wiggle, turn around, a little tickle. It's a stomp, move your feet, head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf.
Dude, man, get on down to Sweet Leaf Emporium and do that Sweet Leaf stomp, man.
Hey guys, it's me, Kippy the Crazy Koala Bear, and I'm here to tell you about James Carlton Insurance.
Kids, quiet down.
It's the best.
Kids, quiet down and listen to Kippy.
Grown-ups need insurance, and Uncle James can help.
Right on.
Grown-ups need insurance. He's got the best reviews on Yelp. Grown-ups need insurance if they want to protect their house.
Yes, sir.
Grown-ups need insurance if they want to properly bury a spouse.
That's a bit morbid.
Grown-ups need insurance if they drive a truck.
Okay.
Grown-ups need insurance just so they don't get...
Whoa, Kippy, you can't...
Well, I was just going to say
cannot.
get in trouble.
Okay, well, it
you
sounded
don't
like
want
you were
to
going
get
to
in trouble.
Sounded like you were going to say something else. James Carlton, State Farm Insurance. You can find him online at carltoninsurance.net, or you can call them at 314-961-4800.
Native hemp inside of me. 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 I got 1,800 milligrams going real good down my throat. When I wake up in the morning and I need a pick-me-up, well, I grab my bottle of native hemp and I splash it on my tongue. Lap, lap, lap. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me.
Native hemp extract available at HoosierSophisticate.com. Enter code HOSO, H-O-S-O at checkout for an additional 30% off. Welcome back, you
Are we
fucks.
back? Are we back, man?
Mm-hmm.
Are we back, man?
Mm-hmm.
I just shared the Twitch feed, buddy. On all of our social...
Cool.
On our social media platforms, it's on.
That's right on.
Cool, dude. Cool, dude. It's
Cool,
dumb.
dude. We're just a couple of cool dudes just rapping with the kids, man. Hey.
Turn that chair around, rap with these kids. I gotta.
Are we ready to rap with them?
Yeah, let's rap.
'Cause I got some exciting news, buddy.
You have exciting news?
I'm gonna pull you out of this fucking deep, dark, hellish hole you're in right now.
Okay, hit me with it, Goose.
Kush Coach, our guy.
Uh-huh.
Our guy,
Uh-huh.
Kush Coach.
Uh-huh.
One of my faves.
Yep.
One of my faves of all time. Is my voice on there? Am I hearing things? Yeah, I'm hearing things. Old Kush Coach, man. I know I can hear it, right? Can you hear that coming out of the
output's
speaker?
probably coming out of the speaker.
Is it?
Crank it up, fucker.
Can you hear that? No, that was weird.
It's
Didn't
in your-
it sound like that?
It's in your brain. I guess a little bit.
You heard it too, though.
I think you talked me into it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This thing. Sorry, hold on. Let me get real with you kids for a second.
I think it needs a flip. There you go.
I'm locked in.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm locked in. Hey, kids, let's rap. I'm just a 37-year-old dude like you guys, kids.
What's up, fellow teenagers?
What's up, kiddos? Hey, well, I need a van. A van I can travel long distances in and keep a person in there and keep them happy and quiet. So if someone could help me out with finding a van, again, addressing... Listen, I shouldn't have done the van thing and the kids thing so close together. It's all... Our guy, Kush Coach, okay, let me start over. Our guy, Kush Coach, all right? He wants to go around... We've almost talked him into moving to this area. And it's my favorite thing of all time.
I hope that he knows. I mean, there's for some of the shortcomings, Missouri is a beautiful place, and I love my home state.
I love it, bud. I love the beauty of it. I love the people.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to move here so hard, okay? And he wants to have a van that he travels around in and kind of shoots a show and teaches people how to grow. Because right now, as a guy who's growing cannabis legally for the first time ever, first grow ever, bud, I can get my information from Royal Queen Seeds. Seems to be the major player. If I have a question, that's where it comes up, Royal Queen Seeds. I don't know whether to believe them or not. It's okay, whatever. They seem to have some pretty good info. But any question I have, it's a smattering of information. If you could kind of cover the basics for the person, now what I'm getting into at the beginning, your stage where you're still learning about all of the things going on around it, me being in my first one, him being fucking someone who's done it for a while, all these different levels. Eventually we can build this database where we can answer all the questions. But I want to put the Hoosiers, I want to put this message out to the Hoosiers that if you know of anybody who has a fucking van or a little patch of land or something we can do to help this guy help people. Because that's what I want. I realized the other day listening to the Aubrey Marcus podcast then I'm an amplifier. That's what
right.
I am. You know what I mean? Like I'll do a few things here and there.
That's right.
But really, I'm a good idea amplifier if I'm anything. I take ideas from other people that I love and trust and know, and a lot of it comes from kind of my soul. So it's this mix of hearing things, and I guess some things validating, but hearing some things that inspire you and this chain of inspiration that keeps you going. And if you can inspire people who can inspire more people, like you're serving those who serve others, that is one of the greatest things you can do. And if you can do that, just kind of keep putting that.
Bless you. Gesundheit.
Keep putting that in motion and help those people who are down to help other people. Like that's where this whole community comes from. That's what I love about the Sophisticated Hoosiers and the Hoosier Sophisticate community. That's where this all came from.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, these guys go out and fucking help some people, and they talk about weed and psychedelics, and then they kind of do some weird stuff, throw a comedy show, have a movie in town, get people together. People who may be nervous at first, but by the end of the night, they've made a couple new fucking besties.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm trying to live to do. And I have a trouble getting off on it, you know, like on all of the exciting times, all of the people who follow the group and do. Give me a little bit more.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All the people who follow the group. And sometimes I have problem accepting how much love is being spread inside of there. Seriously. And being able to say, oh, yeah, you know what? You had a hand in this. I want to be the guy who's like, you didn't do anything. I know I could leave tomorrow and these people would all still just go on. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, my impermanence is the thing that's permanently inside of me. You know, it's like I know that is eventually going to happen. Yeah. So how do I come to grips with what's going on in the group and how to take this this journey we're on, because it's kind of a whole new deal. We set out on the same path as some other people, but also talking about some things that were different and doing it in St. Louis, Missouri, and trying to do it on the radio, and then forming a group that we didn't know. But then we talked to people, and they're like, oh, we would ask them, how do you fucking change the world? And they go, oh, you start a little community at home and get people thinking and challenging each other to be better. And then their art inspires their art, like in fucking Laurel Canyon. So you're getting all of these things that are happening all together at the same time in the same frequencies and wavelengths from across the globe. And these things are happening and it all feels like it's happening right now. And sometimes the thing that helps me get through a lot of it is the Sophisticated Hoosiers group. So in a long, convoluted way, the group, I feel like if someone needs something or someone has a good idea, put it out in there. That's what my basis of the group was. Dude, get about 30 people who are smarter than you, who are in the Brotherhood
of Eternal Love.
The Brotherhood of Eternal Love. That was the biggest inspiration for the first Facebook group, trying to get that together. Oh, there's a fan page, and people who listen to our show can also do that. But what if I could lean on these people? Like, my favorite thing is, hey, I'm not feeling good right now. What are some of your solutions to that? And people are like, well, I do this. I do this. I do this. I do that. I fucking dig that shit.
Outside of really helping us become viral superstars, which, I mean, that's our goal, right? So we can drive Lambos and shit. I will say this.
Mr. Beast.
The community that we have, or that we are currently cultivating, we haven't built it yet because we're adding to it every day. It's never going to be done. It's the dictionary. It's ever changing. We're going to bring in new people all the time. We're actively, when you broadcast this signal out there, you're an amplifier. When you broadcast this signal, you just hope that every time it reaches someone, every time it's broadcast out, at least one more person maybe starts heading towards it, right? Until we all come together. One thing I'll say about our group is it's dependable, man. I've seen people, and also when you're vulnerable with this group, when you kind of make yourself known around it, and when you have one of those off days, buddy, I'm on the backside of it. But yesterday, I'd have kicked a Girl Scout if she got in my way into this fucking store.
I was laughing till tears on the phone.
And I gotta get the fucking venom out. I gotta do it. Otherwise, so
I'm happy to be an ear for that anytime. For real, that was some of the.
Oh, we need to
funniest
record
shit.
it probably. The problem is it's
No.
It's so incriminating.
That should just it's a
It's so incriminating.
Impermanent.
Oh, no doubt. Going. Most of going viral is absolutely about luck. At least it was. Now you have. Here's the problem with internet.
You can cheat it a little bit, game it a little
Yeah.
bit.
Also, there's just like the record executives had their heyday for 60 years, and now they've been kind of circumvented by kids who have production equipment and things like that. Now that same thing's happening, where it's
Billie Eilish.
In order to go viral, in order to have a viral brand, a successful podcast, things like that, without already having some kind of celebrity attached to you, you probably need to have some representation in the space. You need to have a fucking agent. It's just how it goes, and it's fine, and it's something that somebody's even suggested to Steve and I, whatever.
Okay, pop music. Not to take. Did I take you off a tangent? Because I'm.
You didn't really take me off a tangent.
Okay.
My point was that when you make yourself known to this group, even when you're having a bad day, the group kind of recognizes it, And a lot of times, just like with someone you love at home, you kind of let them blow their fucking steam. You don't let them abuse anybody, but you let them blow off their fucking steam, and then you say, hey, you fucking dickhead, I love you, whenever you figure it out, we're right here,
My mantra lately, and some of it comes from that, has been fucking lean into it. And I know buy-in was it for a little while, but it becomes cliche because if you're a hockey fan, you know the buy-in thing, but it works. But man, like leaning into it, fucking love, fucking lean into
love.
Those things that maybe you're scared, afraid of, lean into them a little bit. Do not be afraid to lean into things for a while, whether it be good or bad or anything. It's almost saying like, if you're gonna fucking do it, do it. If you're gonna live. Go. You're never going to get up on the skis if you're just like timid the whole time. You got to get up there and fucking feel secure in yourself and know that you have the confidence to do that. We talked about the placebo effect, and I wonder how much that you create, how much you manifest and all that stuff. That's a little bit of a tangent there. But to talk about the shit from earlier that we were getting to with Kush Coach. Not shit, but
Dude, he's talking about fucking his wife and I are planning a trip out here, and he's got a buddy maybe hooking him up with a video crew from National Geographic that may be able to help.
Dude, I was going to be like, I'll come out there with my fucking
outdoor gear too.
Fucking...
Oh, dude, I'd love to fucking spend a fucking weekend with the coaches.
I'd spend a fucking year with the coaches.
No doubt.
Traveling.
No doubt.
Fucking bring the families on board. That's that's another aspect. But if anybody knows anybody with a lead to a van, the coach is a fucking great human being. He's constantly trying. He's better than any of us. Like, we're bullshit. We're fucking, we do this. We jackass around. We got good people around us. Just, getting good people around us is what it's all about. You know what I mean? Like,
no doubt, brother.
And we've done that. We found a few of these freaks that are fucking buying in, and I'm into it, man. Leaning into shit, man.
I was just talking this morning with a few Hoosiers trying to fortify a meditation practice, and I have a few different ways of meditating. I'm not as disciplined with it as I should, but I really like what Ram Dass did, because on Ram Dass's mantle or his altar, he had a picture of his guru, Neem Karoli Baba, I believe was his guru, and then right next to it, he had a picture of Donald Trump. And people were like, "What what is going on here?" And Neem Karoli Baba is someone that he loved with every fiber of his being. He credits him with his evolution as this spiritual being. And Donald Trump was the person he had the hardest time loving. And that is a powerful practice, especially for a guy like me. I get jaded sometimes when you can look at these pictures of people that you. I don't want to say hate, because I don't know that I have. I think I got a little bit of hate in me, but I don't sit in hate too often. But just the people you have the hardest time loving.
What if he was like, die?
Yeah, maybe that's what he's. I'm gonna pray you to death.
It's kind of similar to, well, anyway, when you can start to look at both of those pictures and love them equally, that's when you know that you're getting somewhere, you're evolving, right? The Hawaiian kahunas, there's a story of one. Aubrey Marcus tells this story about this one kahuna in Hawaii who basically healed everybody in this insane hospital, in this asylum, to the point that it had to be shut down. There was nobody else in this asylum. And what he realized was he really bought into this interconnectedness of all things. And the love that I am, I am he as you are me, as you are we, and we are all together, And his idea is like if he could go inside of himself and love that thing that was broken in them, because he also had that thing, because we all came from the thing. So if he could identify that, if he could heal that within himself, he could heal that person. I feel like applying that practice is something that can help all of us maybe not be so reactionary and not be slaves to our anger, because anger it's an enslaving. I spent most of my life, and actually, I think I'm funniest in my. I almost feel cartoonish when I get angry, because
I feel like a lot of times for me, it's sitcom anger is what I call it. Like sometimes you go on a tirade where you're really mad and everyone gets a great laugh out of it, But then if there's no studio audience, it gets
it gets a little weird. Luckily, we've got little reactionary. That's not what I wanted. Dude, I know we were kind of on one there. I see you working. I'm better than no one. Tourbus, keep on. Livin. I'm gonna tell you guys this. You want a fucking nice little gym? I thought I loved Matthew McConaughey. I did. I thought I loved him, and then I listened to him with fucking Aubrey Marcus, and I was like, oh, he's everything I hoped he would be.
Dude, I don't. Those guys are both a little too good looking.
A little too good looking, and a little too just fucking smart.
I see. That's why I don't know. I can't relate 100% with them, because they're like, yeah, man, I just lived this life for a while where I just fucking slayed snooch for a few years. Just went through every chick you can imagine. Playboy bunnies, Perkins waitresses, the gal down the street named Glinda.
You almost have to fuck a Glinda on principle.
Why? That's what I'm saying. He had the option.
Yeah, you got to fuck a Glinda
so
on
I'm like,
principle.
yeah, it's pretty easy to come to like complete inner oneness when you're like, dude, I fucked them all. I've done all the drugs. I sat in the cage with a jaguar. I fucking got big old nuts.
Dude, that shit was crazy. Sits in a fucking cage with a mountain lion on peyote for hours. Get on.
That's what I'm saying.
But
dude.
Fucking, you're awesome though, by the way.
I love him and Aubrey Marcus.
I've always loved
him.
him.
But I can relate with him like 98%.
Here's the other thing. It's kind of the same way with Jim Carrey, right?
I can relate more to Jim Carrey than I can those guys.
I find myself
Fucking
loving them
goofball.
more because the stories that I hear about them.
Did I clean this thing?
I don't
early
know,
this morning. There's so much gunk.
I don't
on
know
this
your
thing.
story, bud.
But I washed it out. I had it washed out this morning. And there's gunk everywhere.
The stories that I remember about Matthew McConaughey, and having a little frame of reference as far as when it comes to medicine work,
I don't even know what that is, bud.
You have to check out the music video to the song "The In Between the Bad Is in This Moment." Okay, I'll check it out, Ryan. So I just remember Hollywood calling these guys crazy. I remember them calling Matthew McConaughey crazy for fucking banging on bongo drums naked. I remember them calling fucking, as soon as Jim Carrey started talking about shit that did resonate as truth with me. He went crazy.
He lost his mind at the awards show.
He's not making me laugh with his physical comedy anymore. He's gotta have gone fucking crazy, bud. Whoa, he's a crazy guy.
He's a crazy man.
He's a big crazy one. I'm like, no, he's holding on to something that actually has some substance to him.
It's all got fucking easy when you're a millionaire. Isn't it easier then?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I've been up close to
to obscene wealth, and I don't. It's just a different set of problems. It's just a different set of problems.
But
is it easier? Sure. It takes some of the things off, but it invites a whole new set of spiritual problems too.
Like Tom Green got to move out. Like he's finding himself in the woods in this, $80,000 van, and he runs
out of gas as soon as he gets in the desert.
He's in California. Well, he's got gas tanks and stuff.
Now he does. When he set out of the deal, like 5 minutes into it, he had to call AAA because he fucking ran out of gas in the fucking middle of the desert.
Him and his dog. That was awful by the end of it when they just kept talking about the dog. I wanted them to punt that dog to the sun. Like, get the dog out of here. No one wants to talk about the dog.
Get the fucking dog out of here.
I don't want to hear. It was 4 hours long. An hour was spent on that stupid.
Let's not do that.
God dang, man.
All right, that was tangential. I don't even know how we got on it. We were talking about the group, how great the group is. The group's built out of love. Coach, yada, yada, yada. We're fucking doing big things. Share our shit on Twitch. I read one of the funniest things I've ever read last night.
What was it?
Do you remember this? Maybe, tell me if you know this one. I would swallow my pride, I would choke on the ride, but the lack thereof would leave me empty inside. Swallow my doubt, burn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. All up on my tender heart in a blender, watch it spin around to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, I'm through with you, buddy.
Rendezvous.
Eve 6 got on Twitter yesterday, or 2 days ago.
It was too much for me. It was a novel.
It's fucking tremendous. Oh, it's what's on Facebook. The post that I posted. The post that I put on there has since grown. He's just on Twitter. He's just going to town, and this guy is fucking. I mean, he's killing me inside. I was literally a virgin when I wrote the Heart in a Blender song. I've since had sex. Marilyn Manson, do you like the Heart in a Blender song? I ever tell you about the time the guy from Third Eye Blind told me he fucked my girlfriend? After the Third Eye Blind guy told me he fucked my girlfriend, he told me I was a wordsmith like Jim Morrison. At Jack, he's tweeting at Jack Dorsey from Twitter. Do you like the Heart in a Blender song? To be honest, you present as more of a Hoobastank fan. Most 90s bands just tweet photos of themselves from 20 years ago when they weren't fat. Mark McGrath says, hey, I take that personally, and now I'm sending the pain below with a cheesecake. That was the fuck. Send the pain below was almost like suffocating. Let's see. Who is that? Who is that?
Silverchair?
No. Send the pain below. I don't know. It wasn't fucking them. I'm the old man from the Giving Tree sitting on the stump of alternative rock.
What does that mean?
Do you remember the Giving? Do you remember the story of the Giving Tree? The Shel Silverstein, where it starts out. It's like a little kid. He's going to the tree, and he asks the tree for. We could actually cover it real quick. He asked the tree for I can't remember, shelter or something. The tree gives him a branch. He needs something, and so he takes the branch, and then as he grows older, he comes back and he asks for the Giving Tree again, and the Giving Tree gives him,
apple.
The fruit to start, then a branch. Then he needed to build a house, and then when he came back, there was nothing more of the Giving Tree. It was just a stump. So it was Chevelle. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. That's actually kind of strange because that's probably the lamest Chevelle song. Chevelle's actually kind of badass.
Okay. No need for that.
Whatever. The Third Eye Blind guy had me fake arrested by a real cop in Alabama on tour because the night before I'd taken a big jar of candy from the front desk and said, I'm the singer of Third Eye Blind. I can do whatever I want. And they called his room at 3 a.m. telling him to give the candy back. I almost started a corporate events cover band with Mark McGrath, but he ended up doing it with the guy from Tonic.
What did Tonic sing?
Closing time. Not Semisonic.
Yeah.
Tonic sang. What did Tonic sing?
I feel like it was like I can come up with it.
Oh, here you go. You ready? This is one that you and I could probably do today. You ready?
It's kind of like what is that? It's like kind of like a
no, that was Oasis. You kind of a little bit. We could jam this one, dude. I know.
I'm almost there with it.
All right, I'm going to let you.
Give me 10 seconds. Count me down.
10,
Tonic.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck!
If you could only see how much she loves me, maybe you'd understand why I feel this way. I know what I must do. If you could only see how new her eyes can be when she say, when she says she loves me.
That song sucks.
Most
asshole.
90s bands just tweet crowd shots of like 40 people at Sal's Oyster Bars with their hands reluctantly in the air.
My sister saw Better Than Ezra. At a place
I love
like that.
Good. That's a fucking jam. I love Better
Good.
Than
Good.
Ezra. How do I have the? Why do I have the overwhelming feeling that the Smash Mouth guy has diarrhea right now?
Come on, that's a diarrhea joke.
I have nothing but love for the Third Eye Blind guy. He's such an asshole. It's almost generous. My Walter Matthau. It's almost generous. I wish rock stars like that still existed. Like there's an entertainment value to his abject, shitty personality that's completely missing in today's culture. It's borderline altruism to be that much of a dick.
I like that. I did like that line.
The Spin Doctors guy is really nice. We had breakfast together in the lobby of a hotel about a year ago, right after my separation from my ex, and he was so sweet. He told me it would get easier. Showed me pics of his cats. I believe that. I love the Spin Doctors. My first concert ever was the Spin Doctors.
You got ripped.
I didn't get ripped because weed's for fucking losers.
That's probably what ruined your brain, man.
That's what it was. It was Spin Doctors open up for the Gem Blossoms, and let me just tell you, the Spin Doctors brought the fucking heat. I love the Spin Doctors to this day. And when Deadpool fucking made a joke about him, it fucking kind of hurt my heart a little bit. Because I like the Spin Doctors, Deadpool. He did it in the movie. I'm like, oh, you think you're real funny, comic book guy? You think you're funny? Ryan Reynolds, you think this is the funniest movie ever made? Maybe it is, okay? Maybe it is. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, why not, right?
There was a good scene between me and the Stained guy. I'm writing the memoir of alternative rock mediocrity right now. This stuff deserves its place in the canon of rock and roll history, though. A festival in like Indiana or something when I was very much still in my cups. What the fuck does that mean? I climbed on top of the stage left PA wing, which was very high, at least 20 feet up, and mimed the Stained guy as he was singing that I'm on the Outside song. His security pulled me off, and I landed hard on my back, and they threw me out. Next morning, our tour manager woke me up in the bunk and said, there's 12 guys waiting outside the bus who want to kick the shit out of you. You should probably apologize. So I stumbled out the bus, walked up to him, and said, look, sorry, guys, nothing personal. I was real drunk. And the guitar player, Mike Mashak was his name, and the guitar player was like, dude, it's cool, man. We've all been there, no worries. And the singer with the tribal tats was like, you better be. Don't you ever talk about fucking Aaron Lewis like that again. Hey, Trapped, fuck you. Let's fight. Just kidding. I don't have the fortitude. Just trying to show other 90s bands there are ways to get engagement up without pulling a Trapped. You've seen Trapped has gone off the fucking. They got tied into. Well, they were the band that did Headstrong. Back off, I'll take you on. Headstrong. That dude's gone off the reservation. He like got into the Q shit, I think. Like he's like a hardcore trumper, which is fine. Whatever's your fucking flavor. You know, you're not allowed to be an entertainer. You're not allowed to be an entertainer and vote Republican. I don't know if anybody's ever taught anybody else that. Listen, or showing whole on OnlyFans. Who's showing whole on OnlyFans? Your boy.
Nick Carter.
Nick Carter's showing whole on OnlyFans.
Damn right, he jerking
you think he's pulling his butthole open on there?
God, if I want him to for enough coins,
enough money will get him to do it. I was gonna say I want to look like the Mickey Rourke of '90s rock, but the Goo Goo Dolls guy beat me to
That's good. That's good.
Most '90s bands just tweet like, "Hey, we're coming to Minneapolis April 23rd" with like a photo of them with wallet chains.
We sell wallet chains here. I couldn't believe it.
I challenged the guy from Third Eye Blind to a wrestling match for charity. Honestly, wouldn't be fair. I think he's in his late 60s. He's really going at the Third Eye Blind guy.
Yeah, he banged his girlfriend.
At Radiohead. We're thinking about doing a residency at Sal's Oyster Bar in Vegas. Wondering if you'd like to open for us. Don't respond here. Please go through the proper channel. Yeah, Radiohead's going to open for Eve 6.
Come on, bud.
I like it. I like this guy. A lot of salt. Anyway, guys, if you get some time, go to @Eve6 on Twitter, and you will have a fucking hearty giggle. Most 90s bands just tweet like, hey, we're playing the Oklahoma State Fair. Ticket link below. Asphyxiating myself on stage with an N95 20 years after the heyday like a patron-friendly lib G.G. Allen.
Is this what I sound like on the cannabis stuff?
Mm-hmm. Dude, I wish that I would. It's not just you. It's not you, but I want you to know that. Hey, @Slayer, do you like the Heart in a Blender song?
Some of it's witty and funny though.
Oh, he's just. I think
I just
the
like
element,
that these people have the ability to do this.
I think the element of actually making sure that these different bands or people or their social media managers, you're going to get to them. That's the one thing I like the most about Twitter in general is like, hey, there's an off chance when I tweet at one of these fucks, they're gonna get it. Especially if you start getting like you tweet at Third Eye Blind. Nobody's tweeting at Third Eye Blind.
Every day, bud.
Nobody's tweeting at Third Eye Blind.
Every day.
Nobody's on Twitter like, fuck, man, I wonder what the guys from Tonic are doing today.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So like
he's making them all really relevant again.
I'll bet
I'm
their
gonna play
streams.
this song right
I'll
now.
bet their fucking streams blew up after yesterday or the day before.
think their streams
But to
blew
answer
up?
your question, yeah, that's what it sounds like when anybody talks fucking.
Oh,
Snow sang Informer over the bridge of Heart in a Blender song on stage.
what?
Informer. Let's give it a day. I like a boom boom now.
What? Over the bridge? Over the bridge is a song.
Of their song, the Heart in a Blender song. Inside Out is the name.
Got you.
Yeah. So they were playing
Under
it.
the Bridge is the name.
It's the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay, that's what fucking threw me for a loop. I was like, what? That's like a.
Oh, you're trying to see if Informer actually sampled that track?
Yes,
That's
I was
hilarious.
like, find that on the internet right now. He sang Under the Bridge.
Fuck my
Holy
life,
shit.
Pete Buttigieg is probably an Eve 6 fan. Suing the bass player of Vertical Horizon for taking the last solo cup in the green room at the festival in 2001. Ooh, Vertical Horizon. What was their jam? That was what was Vertical Horizon's jam? It's not so bad. You're only the best I ever had.
I don't know if I remember that one that well.
I probably did other ones.
happy.
Yeah, there's probably.
I'm really happy.
Oh, she's everything you want. She's everything you need. She's everything inside of you when you pull open your cheeks. She's all the right thing at exactly the right time. But you mean nothing to me, and I don't know why.
Hey, you think we can get Nick Carter to Skype on the show his butthole?
Oh, that would be.
Or what we do is we just get him to do it, and we just throw the screen up on our broadcast.
Oh, that would be so good.
It's worth $13.
Are you guys interested in throwing $13.26 at Nick Carter's butthole? Yeah. Or Aaron Carter.
Jay.
It's not Nick, it's Aaron. It's the kid. It's the one you hated. It's the fucking jump kid. Nick's the fucking Backstreet Boy.
Oh,
Nick's
yeah.
got coin. Nick's getting paid. Nick's getting paid.
He's paying people to jerk off.
Yeah, he's
him.
paying people to jerk him off on camera. Matter of fact, I wouldn't put it past him as like his brother needs rent. You know, he's like,
And he
how
jerks him
bad
off.
you need it, Aaron?
Oh, no, and he jerks him
Yeah, he
off.
makes his brother jerk him off on camera. On his brother's, he would never do it on his own OnlyFans. He's got a little more class than that. He's
Of
got a
course
little
he
more
does.
class than that.
Give
He's
the
not gonna-
Carter family
Give the Carter
some
family some.
respect.
These are hardworking guys.
Aaron Carter, Nick
One of my
Carter,
favorite things about my
Jimmy
partner
Carter.
here. Yeah, one of my favorite things.
They're all the Carter
I
brothers.
would definitely. I'd throw a fucking Andrew Jackson at Jimmy Carter jacking off on camera, just surrounded by peanuts, like in a fucking vault of peanuts, and he's just laying like Scrooge McDuck in his gold. Jimmy Carter's just laying in peanuts, fucking, and he's just beating it against his forehead because he's got a fucking
You know he
schwanz on him.
does. You know he does.
Dude,
He had to be who he was in that era.
Yeah, I guess that'd be something.
Okay, he had to be something. Guys, if you haven't seen the studio yet at Festus, you should come up
Yeah,
here.
we're always-
having a good time.
we're always changing
Craig,
it.
you're probably gonna leave. Or are you staying? You gonna go drive? Just drive. Because I feel like what you need right now is a nice montage. Like you get in your car like Rocky IV after Apollo dies, and it's like, and there's no time, it's waiting.
Slamming gears. You know what I do when I get angry. You know what I do when I get angry in order to get over my anger. You know that. I've made no mistakes about that. I've been talking about it since 590. You know, the 590 days on the changing station.
You've been talking.
You said, Craig, what do you do to deal with anger?
How do you do it?
Why are you not so
Why are
angry
you so
all the time?
good?
What makes you fucking so saintly?
You're chill.
What makes you so saintly, bud? And you know what it is.
Yeah, I know.
So maybe I'll treat him to a little bit of that. Maybe I'll go a cappella on him after you play him a couple of songs. Maybe I'll show you how to not be mad anymore. I didn't get a chance to do it last night because I wasn't ready to stop being mad.
I don't know if I know.
You don't know? Well, there's a couple different ways to do it. You know, I'll tell you what I did.
People are honking.
Long December, and there's reason to believe maybe this year will be better than the last. That's not the one I would sing, though. You got to sing an upbeat Counting Crows song while staring in the mirror.
Sing Mr. Jones?
I would love to sing Mr. Jones. Okay. I would love to treat these people to a tasty fucking cover of Mr. Jones.
Okay, sweet. I'm going to grab his 2 wigs.
All right. That's good. We got you can't stay mad in wigs. That's the other thing. Typically, I can't take myself seriously. So if I just stare in a mirror while I'm angry.
Which one do you want?
Oh, that's big time Bobby wig there. What we got there? Which one? Oh, this is my fucking founding father guy here. All right, the Patriot. So yeah, I sing. Counting Crows at the top of my lungs.
Guys, come on out to Festus. Let's have a good time.
I don't care if you're doing it.
Stop, drop, stop coming out.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't give a fuck if you come out here or not.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. I do.
Steve does though. Steve could use some fellowship.
Hey, I'm in the upper of my manic state.
This is how we do. We work like the scales of justice.
Yeah.
You know.
No, we work much better.
Much more than the scales of justice.
Yeah, we work.
When Steve's riding a high, I'm living low, and vice versa.
We're just always trying to drag each other down whenever we can.
He does it a lot better than I do though, because I don't really know how to. No, I don't know how to hold space for you when you're.
You tell me to get over it.
I tell you to get over it. And I think it's because I expect myself to get over it. And, you know, it's not fair to you. It's not fair to anybody to expect them to be able to just get over stuff, the way that I do. So, yeah, Steve and I are kind of – and every now and then that scale will even out and some real fucking genius comes out of it. You guys haven't seen it yet.
No, we're saving it.
You guys haven't seen it yet. We haven't released any of it yet. We were supposed to have a Christmas fucking skit for you, but you know it's fucking Christmas, and I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do it. So we're just we're just gonna punt on our future. It is for me, pal. I gotta travel out of town.
When do you gotta go?
Fucking today.
Are you leaving today?
Yep.
Why do you leave?
Well, you know.
Leaving
on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again.
Put on some new strings.
On
They're brand new. I haven't even played them at all yet.
I know where that tuner's at. You want the tuner?
That's fine. Tell them about our things.
Yeah, we got sponsors. They're pretty cool. We're doing this at Sweet Leaf Emporium in Festus. We were able to start a pretty cool thing here. We had a nice little comedy night the other night. Had some of the most talented comedians in the St. Louis area just coming out, working a couple of goofs out on the crowd.
It was so
that
good.
was super fun. I laughed. I chortled.
I could hear you in the background laughing.
I was chortling.
Me and you.
Me, you, my brother. There were some pretty good laughs. I love the language of laughter. Things I love. I love all the different ways that people find to laugh. Merry Christmas to you, Kush Coach, and whatever holiday.
Kush Coach, I'm gonna be looking for a partner.
Whatever holiday it is.
About weed.
Yeah, so Kush Coach, please come talk about weed with Steve, so I don't jump off a fucking building. Because I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want anybody to talk about it anymore.
I'm sorry.
I'm really glad. I was doing good. I was doing really good. Steve got me back on it. If you think I want to hear you talk about fucking weed.
That's what we do for each other.
You know what I think we're missing? if we're being honest,
No,
we're missing this.
Please stop. Please.
There's just not enough people doing it, and
I welcome everyone.
I do too.
welcome everyone
One of
to
you
do it.
is going to be successful at this. It ain't gonna be me.
No one's gonna.
It ain't gonna be me. Is all I'm saying. All right.
Weed media is where it's at.
Weed media is where it's at, I guess. I just don't want to speak Terpanese, man. I got other languages on my fucking list. I got other languages on my. Believe it or not, I want to learn how to be fluent in Spanish before I speak Terpanese. That's where I'm at. Oh, are you ready to do this now? Are we doing this now?
Sha la 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 yeah.
Hang on a second. What we got? Okay.
Yeah. Down in New Amsterdam, staring at this yellow-haired girl, Mr. Jones strikes up a conversation with her black hair, a flamenco dancer. When she dances, what is beautiful? She's suddenly beautiful.
That was just a test run. We're just a test run, and get that thing closer, and I'll put this on the thing. All right, we're just getting to a test run. We got a couple tunes for you today. You think I can put this up here so that we can?
You can probably do anything you want.
I can. Let's do this thing. I'm gonna turn these.
Might need to mic them up a little bit.
No, we're good. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Hey, ho, hey. There you go.
Okay.
Nah. You know, all right, you ready? You got the fucking finger. Loosen them up a little bit. Fucking get yourself in order. Counting Crows are our favorite band. Everyone knows that. So tonight we're going to treat you to a little sha-la-la-la-la.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, yeah. Down at the New Amsterdam, staring at this yellow-haired girl, Mr. Jones strikes up a conversation with black hair, with flamenco dance. You know she dances with this funny grace. She's suddenly beautiful, and we all want something beautiful. Man, I wish I was beautiful. So come dance the silence down through the morning. Sha la 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 la, yeah. Yeah. Cut up, Maria. Show me the Spanish dancing and pass me a bottle, Mr. Jones. Yeah, believe in me. Help me believe in anything, 'cause I wanna be someone who believes. Yeah, Mr. Jones and me tell each other fairy tales, and we stare at the beautiful women. She's looking at you. Oh no, she's looking at me, smiling in the bright lights. Listen to the stereo where everybody loves you. You can never be lonely. Well, I wanna paint my picture, paint myself in blue and red and black and gray. All of the beautiful colors are very, very meaningful. That's what he said. Yeah, well, you know, gray is my favorite color. I felt so symbolic yesterday. If I knew Picasso, well, I'd buy myself a great guitar and play Mr. Jones and me. Look into the future, and we stare at the beautiful women. She's looking at you. I think so. She
wanna be lonely. I wanna be a lion. Yeah! Everybody wanna pass this cast. We all wanna be big, big stars. Yeah, but we got different reasons for that. Believe in me, 'cause I don't believe in anything. And I wanna be someone to believe, yeah. Mr. Jones and me jumping through the barrio. Yeah, we stare at the beautiful women. She's a perfect for you, man. But there's got to be somebody for me. I wanna be Bob Dylan. Mr. Jones wishes he was something just a little more funky when everybody loves you. Oh, son, just about as funky as you can be. Mr. Jones and me staring at the video. And I look at the television, I wanna see me staring right back at me. We all wanna be big stars, but we don't know why, and we don't know how. Everybody loves me. I wanna be as happy as I can be. Mr. Jones and me, we're gonna be big stars. First time for everything, bud.
All right, now we're taking requests.
Wait, hold on. We got another one from the 90s I think we can do. Looking around the house, hidden behind the window and the door, searching for signs of life, but there's nobody home.
Jesus, dude, I inhaled half my wig.
Well, maybe I'm just too sure. Maybe I'm just too frightened by the sound of it. Pieces of roads fall down, but let it say, uh-oh. It was good living with you, uh-oh. It was good, uh-oh. It was good living with you, uh-oh. It was good, 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 good. Sitting around the house, watching the sun trace shadows on the floor, searching for signs of life, but there's nobody home. Well, maybe I'll call or write you a letter. Now maybe we'll see on the 4th of July, but I'm not too sure, and I'm not too proud. But I'm not too sure, and I'm not too proud to say, uh-oh. It was good,
taking requests, motherfuckers.
We
the
are?
Freshman Verve Pipe. That's not a bad one. That's not
That's
a bad
the worst
one.
song I've ever heard.
I love the Freshman. Great tune. I'll just do it a cappella. Steve's out. Steve's gonna sit this one out.
I'll sit it out.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I sing one song a cappella.
Is it Friday?
Yeah, it's Friday.
Is
it? It is. It's my Friday. We're not coming back in this fucking joint.
Okay, I am. I'm gonna be here all day. It's not my Friday. There. Did we do this one yet? You probably wouldn't want to do this, wouldn't you?
Yeah, sure.
You know. This one's for Craig today.
Yep.
This is his mantra. Nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, learn how to play the game. It's easy. There's nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do to learn how to be you in time. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Instrumental break. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. There's nothing you can know that isn't known. Nothing you can see that isn't shown. Nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need. Love is all you need. All you need is love. All together now. All you need is love. Everybody. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. 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 Loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, we got somebody who can might be able to help us.
I think he
out
thinks
here.
you have his guitar.
He's wrong.
I know he is.
No,
I
he
know he is.
doesn't. He knows what his is.
Well, he looked at you and he thought it was.
He knows what that is.
All right, we got some requests. I mean,
I don't care.
We're not gonna do them. I just want to know if we have any. Jason, you know any songs, bud? Sure. Lean into love. They're asking for. Oh, they're asking for.
Instruments, so I don't have an instrument to play. Sometimes.
What do you think?
Play the piano. That one's his.
Yeah, no, not all his. Part of it's actually mine.
Which one?
Part
Which
of
part?
this?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the only fucking green pig in all.
Oh, the pick.
Yeah, it is. It's the only one in the whole
It's
building.
the only one. All right, I'm on the keys.
She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's do this. You ready?
What are we gonna? Let's make one up.
We could do that.
This fucker, I'm gonna have to glue this cocksucker in.
Yeah,
It's
that's
fucking giving me
bad.
the business. It's giving me the business.
Here's what we got.
Can you tell me how to get?
Playing that one?
I like it.
Okay.
What's your keys there?
C, and then we're gonna do D.
C and E.
G. Hey, we got some requests for Zeppelin.
There's only one person that knows that.
I'll just do this all day. I don't care.
I'm with you.
It's not the.
Walking the dog, walking the dog, and I'm picking up shit with my bare hand. Why do I have a dog? Why am I picking up a dog shit? I'm an animal more than my dog. My dog doesn't even pick up my own shit. My dog would never do that to me. I clean up my dog shit. What kind of idiot am I cleaning up my dog shit? Why do I do this? Why? Oh, why? I know why I do it. I love my little poochie. But if that piece of shit shits on the floor, I'm gonna kick him out. And he's not gonna be my best friend anymore, 'cause he shit on me. I'm tired of diarrhea between my teeth. Between my toes? Between my teeth. I got diarrhea in my sheets. Oh, that dog shit on my sheets. I'm gonna sell them for dog meat, oh yeah. How could you do that? You were my best friend, little dog, yeah. Your sweet little face, waiting for me. Could you wait till I woke up? You little piece of shit, I got a meeting today and I'm late. You shit in my bed, it woke me up. Now I got a ache in my head. Ooh, my cute little headache, I'm talking to you. And this stinky little poo, it won't go away. What do? I took you to the animal shelter, they euthanized you. Had to do it, I lost my fucking job because of you. So guess what?
I'm going to bed tonight. I'm gonna wake up in the morning feeling alright. Oh no. In my sheets there was some maybe it wasn't my dog after all. I got a real problem. I just literally went to the doctor for it. These pills I'm on make me shit my pants when I'm asleep. I may have murdered my best friend for no damn reason. Oh my God, that dog was the only thing that ever loved me. I'll never find it. Now I'm covered in shit. And my best friend's dead. I'm covered in fucking shit. Again. I have another meeting. My dog is dead. Back door. What's that at the back door? I think it's my dick. What's that? I hear a noise at the back door. It sounds like my old best friend. Maybe he escaped the hospital. I'm going downstairs. I hear a scratching at the back door. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be my little best friend? You found me! I made a mistake! Hey there, little best friend! Open the door! It's a fucking raccoon and a possum! Fucking on my back porch! Rubbing it in, saying you killed your best friend! Now we're gonna fucking make raccoon possum babies on your back porch! Oh, I thought it was my best friend. I thought maybe he found his way home from the animal shelter where I had him killed. I thought maybe they like scratched his way out. And the raccoon goes, that's just fucking stupid. They have really good locks at the animal shelter. There's no way your dog is getting out. There's no way your dog is getting out. He's most certainly dead. He knows the story, it's as old as time. When people come in and they say the rhyme, and I can't smiling cause I'm laughing at you, and you keep thinking that I do what I do. It's my best friend. Oh, it's not over.
Yeah, let go.
It's not even close.
Yeah, this is like Alice's restaurant about dead dogs. This is the Alice's restaurant of dead dogs.
I learned a lesson. I learned something about myself. I learned I don't need anybody. I learned I only need to be happy with myself. I don't need anybody, not even my best friend. I'll literally blow my best friend away. I'll blow my best friend away. What's that?
Is it Skippy? Is it little Skippy?
Skippy's back! Skippy made it back!
Watch out for the fucking train!
Skippy!
Skippy, watch out for the fucking train!
Skippy's back! He made it back from the hospital! Don't cross the street, Skippy!
Don't
cross the railroad track, Skippy!
Don't do
it! Skippy!
How many did we lose? All of them? Did we lose all of them yet?
2 chords.
Oh, that's funny. That's the Dane.
2 more than you know, bud.
That's the Dane. That's the
2
Dane
more
show.
than you know.
You know, the Danes have always been kind of forward.
Challenge for Steve Cashmere. Jesus.
Yeah, they just don't.
Jason, you wanna? You got your pick now, buddy.
All right, I'm done. I guess I'm done.
You want to wrap this shit up, guys? It's fucking
how long has this
Christmas.
been? I got work to do.
It's past 10. I don't care.
I know you don't, bud. Just try.
It's 10:21. Any requests? No? Zeppelin?
All Zeppelin.
All Zeppelin, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, can you guys play the hardest song?
No, they're
ever
not that
recorded?
bad. Jason can do it. It's not that bad.
Jason, come play Zeppelin and fucking sate these people's desires. I'm gonna eat a piece of pizza.
Me too.
They want to hear. They want to hear some goddamn Zeppelin, bud. Right, just stop.
Thanks, bud. Is this for us, too?
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Baby, I'm not Juliet. I'm gonna send ya back to school way down inside.
Are we ready?
You really want to do that one?
Yeah, we're gonna play it out. Oh.
Yeah, I got it. Now you can do it on this next one. Yeah.
Honey, I'm not fooling. Send ya back to school way down inside. I'm gonna give you love. Gonna give you my love. Gonna give you my love. Oh! I want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. You've been learning what I've been learning. Well, that good time, baby. Yearning way down inside. Honey, give me that. Gonna give you my love. Gonna give you my love. I want a whole lot of love. I want a whole lot of love. I want a whole lot of love.
Sometimes I hold it so tight. Come on, baby, you got it.
can't remember all the.
Do you know Cashmere?
Yeah, but it's a different tuning. Not gonna play it today. I'll come back with it though.
You know, Over the Hills Are Far Away.
Yeah, but I don't know all of it. So
I know what he knows that's fucking awesome, but I just want to hear the beginning.
No way.
Yes.
I won't do it
Just give
today.
him the beginning of it.
No, give me a week.
All right.
All right.
You nailed it the fucking last time. Oh, that's what you need.
And then the day after that, I went to play it right here by myself and failed miserably.
All right. Let's wrap this fucking thing up, guys.
I could do this all day.
I could.
Never heard that one. Did you write? You wrote that
I just
one.
wrote that one.
No stairway. Denied.
All right, play them out with one of the zaps.
One of the zaps.
Dazed and Confused.
Huh?
Dazed and Confused. No, that's kind of meow.
See, now you're in my world. There you go.
Does he know going to California?
Oh.
That's what they're asking.
Yeah. Spend my days with a womankind, smoke my stuff and drink all my wine. I made up my mind, make a new start, going California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me was a girl out there, loving her eyes and flowers in her hair. I took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that they're all the same. Yeah, that's right. No, the sea was red and the sky was gray. I wonder how tomorrow could ever follow today. Yeah. All the mountains and the canyons start to shimmer and shake. Yeah, the children of the sun, they begin to awake. Watch out. Well, it seems that the wrath of the gods got the punch on my nose and it's starting to blow. I think I might be sinking. Ooh, yeah, throw me a line if I reach any time. I'll meet you up there with a path that runs straight and high. Find a queen without a queen. They say she plays guitar and she choirs and sings. Here you go, Steve. Oh, that is so lame. You ride a white mare in the footsteps of dawn. Try to find a woman who's never, what's that, Craig? Never been born. Yeah. Well, you're standing on the hill of the mountain of dreams, telling myself it's not as hard as it seems. No.
Ended on that, bud. Let's call it good.
Hey, if you come up to Festus, you might be seeing shit like that. You might see live glass blowing. You might see us taking on the war on drugs. Yeah, I don't know. You'll see it all probably if you hang out here long enough. If I can get with the program.
Listen.
Get with the program. Most dynamic thing going in fucking Missouri right now. I'll say it, bud. I'll say it. I'll fucking say it. Most dynamic shit going in St. Louis.
We're simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
What's this guy doing?
We
Who's this? Who we got here?
Oh, that's Pressure Drop Ghost. Gross Shop's in the house. Pressure Drop Gross Shop. You want to say hi? You want to pimp your shit, bud? Come pimp your shit. Yo, what's going on? What's going on?
Hey, how about you don't kick my fucking shit around, Ben?
Fuck his jacket. What's up, dude? This is what happens.
Oh, that was my phone in there for sure. No, it really. I'm just kidding. All right, it's just on the xylophone. It's okay.
How's it going? Uncle Ben, Pressure Drop Grow Shop.
How are you, buddy? Pressure Drop Grow Shop, Hillsboro, Missouri.
Fucking excited to be here.
Cool, man. Thanks for coming in. We're running a little late today because it's Christmas time. This is the last you're going to see us this week. We're simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Aren't we all?
What's up? Hey, guy.
Hi, guy.
That's Cameron.
Hi, Cameron.
Come on.
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys masking up. Yeah, I appreciate you masking up. I wish I could return the favor, but
I do too.
I hope the entire human race dies.
Let them burn.
So we're all just fucking hanging out, and we're gonna have a good time. What's your favorite thing about this place so far, besides me?
And him, I guess.
That's good. Guys, come on up and hang out at the shop. We're gonna fucking blow these guys. We're gonna
blow glass for these guys
and hang out with guys.
I can't wait.
OnlyFans after this, whatever. It's a whole
yeah,
different
I'm
deal.
in a
We'll
direct
fucking share it on
competition.
different
I'm in
shit.
competition with Aaron Carter to see who can get
More guys
who can
than
get the
Aaron
most dudes, because most women want to watch me jerk off. The contest is the most guys to watch me jerk
You
off.
think
Let's do
more
it, guys.
guys or girls would jerk off?
Only you can make it happen.
Are we being for real right now,
I'm
or are
being
we
for
sticking
real.
with my shtick? Because it was clearly most guys want to watch me
Okay,
jerk off.
thank you.
But I'm God's
Okay.
gift to women, so we're just gonna stay on the fucking joke if you don't mind me staying in my lane. And you can stay in yours, pal. Maybe signal when you come over. Does that sound good?
You drive a Mini. I can't fucking see anywhere.
Mary, I
can't
almost
see
got
it.
fucking. I almost got took. Yeah, he's got the merch. He's got the merch.
got
You
the
guys are
merch.
welcome to play some xylophone.
Yeah, get in here,
You
man.
want to play
Feel
some bongos?
comfortable.
Anybody know how to play the
Touch
piano?
stuff. Yeah, dude.
Anybody know how to play the piano? You know a fucking tune?
This guy. Okay, what's going
You
on
can
here?
play them out, pal.
Let's go, guys. This is like when a guy fingers your girlfriend. This is tight. Okay, I'm into it.
Okay. Look at you go. Those are the chords wish you were here. You get crazy.
Fuck if I know.
Yeah.
Guys, it's Hoosier Sophisticate. We did it again. We had another show. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you go out there and do some shit with your lives. Whatever you want to do. We may come back live here from the shop. Who knows? I don't know. We're getting crazy today, guys. Who knows? We have a good time at the Festive Studio, where we let our imaginations run wild. We're full-grown adults, we're real boys, but inside I'm a child. Come and touch me, touch my soul.
Always community and Merry Christmas.
You can't
Walker. I hope you die.
You're fucking, you're making Fleetwood, but like, just stay off. I'm fucking singing a tune up here, okay?
Lindsey, you're supposed to be Lindsey Buckingham?
Yeah, I'm Lindsey
You're
Buckingham.
Lindsey?
I'm Lindsey Buckingham.
You're fucking Lindsey?
I'm Lindsey Buckingham.
Well, let's go then, bud. Let's go then. Thunder only happens when it's raining.
That's it. How do we do it?
Hey, Steve, we say something before we sign off.
Oh yeah, there is one thing.
There's one thing that we do. Do you guys know what we do to sign off? You guys know what we do to sign off? Did you remember?
3,
I told you to remember.
2, 1. Did you guys remember? 3, 2, 1.
Cowabunga.
Here's a fucking echo. Mics are hot.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.